Scotty, what up? Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you too, my friend. How goes it, Waffle Crusader? Hopefully goes well. We're playing an indie game tonight. Did you have a good Easter, buddy? Oh, that's good. Finished Requiem. Ooh. So overall, what do you think? Hung out with family and friends. Now playing Mortuary Assistant. Oh, I was actually thinking about playing Mortuary Assistant. But this is one I'll talk about more later. This is one that's had my attention. Based off of the type of game it is, and more importantly, the fact that it was a, which I don't know Kai, but a fellow RE nerd and enthusiast. So I'm intrigued to see what this game's gonna be like. Mortuary Assistant is such a good game. But what do you think of Requiem overall? Did it land in your top 3? And then did you do both the endings, or did you just do one ending and call it? I don't really have anything set up for stream stuff for stream bingo, but we can put generic stream bingo up if you want. Let's see. Yeah, might get some reverb in a second. Oh, there's no. Interesting. This is me. Does it not work that way? Why do I have problems with the bingo? Oh well, all good. See, Requiem is easily top 3. Gotta say, RE1 and 0 are still 1 and 2. Nice. Just because the foundation, but absolutely loved Requiem. I just did the good. Okay, all right. The frickin' the bad ending. Oh man, it got me. It got me something good. I thought it was pretty good for a bad ending. Let's put it that way. Give me a second. I gotta go get bottle of water. Emily part when escaping almost broke me though. Which part? There's a couple of them that are pretty good. When escaping, I'm assuming the helicopter one. Yes, that one. That one's like, oh no. Because for me, it was like, oh no. And then I'm like, shit, if she's a bioweapon and she dies, it's not good because she's coming back. But yeah, no, well acted by everyone involved. Story was pretty good overall. But yes, I agree with you. 1 and 0. Well, 0 is not my favorite, but I can see where you're like, oh, 0. 0 is like one in my top 2. When she's transformed, I thought she was a goner. Yeah, I could see that. Could totally see that. All right. let's get over the game stuff. Greetings, salutations. I'm 16-bit Scotty, and this is 100 Doors. This is actually a game that I was unaware of until I was watching one of Kai's streams. That's right, the Kai from Ink Ribbon. Excuse me. I chuckle because I know he was working on Resident Evil-based stuff and things like that, but I didn't know this is what he was doing. And basically, I watched the little trailer. It's on Steam if you want to buy it. It's not super expensive. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I mean, you're talking like maybe $10, maybe less, maybe like 15 at absolute most. I really think it was like $7.99 or something like that. I don't remember the price point, but I know it's not super expensive. Basically what it is just kind of like this. You kind of come into a tragic situation with yourself that you may or may not have died from, and apparently you got to do like 100 doors kind of walkthrough thing. So it's kind of a puzzle, spooky mystery kind of a thing. It didn't go into depth, so I'm intrigued by it, but I didn't know about it until I was watching, I don't remember which game he was playing, which RE game. I want to say it was one of the Outbreak games, which I need to try to play that again. And he said something about, oh, hey guys, you want to play, I got my game out, 100 Doors. Like, no way. I know he was talking about doing, which got me to thinking, I was like, man, should I get back into programming? Like, I would love to do some kind of game development. I don't know if I could do it anymore. I know back in the day I was halfway decent, but nowadays, God only knows. But yes, this is why I picked this one, because it intrigued me. It is made by one person. So I don't care about the time frames and things. That I just want to know if I've had a good time with it. Yeah, see, there is sound, by the way. Window, we got that. That's fine. We will see. Hold on a second. Let me get this to the game sound part of it. 100 Doors. All right, so it should be in the right section, and we'll bump up the thing just a smidge. All right. But yes, no. So I am intrigued by this. I want to see what the game goes. I don't know how much story he's got, but he too is a Resident Evil fan. For those of you that do not know, real big Resident Evil nerd, such as myself. His content, for the most part, was like top 20, top 25, top 30 of Claire Redfield, Umbrella, stuff like that. And then he streams a lot of the Resident Evil games, stuff like that. He's played a lot of stuff. If you want to check him out, Kai, or he goes by Ink Ribbon. Absolutely suggests it. Love his content. Think he does a great job. But yes, no. So I'm actually interested to see what type of Resident Evil Easter eggs we have. Now, having said all that stuff, let's go ahead and get started. Yes, I agree with you. When she transformed, I was kind of like, damn, that sucks. But when, I don't want controller. When he said I didn't shoot any of the vitals, I was like, no, kind of thing, but I don't think I ever did really shoot the chest much. It definitely wasn't the kill shot. Community, however, did play around and find out you cannot actually shoot her in vital section. It, like, when you pull the trigger, he forces down to like shoot her like her leg, which in and of itself could be a vital section. But yes, no, that was kind of an interesting thing and choice that they had made. Hold on a second. So we are gonna go ahead and get going here. As always, help yourself with talking and chatting and everything else. This is definitely a game I want to hear commentary for and stuff like that. Not just about this game, but just anything. Like I said, with Waffle Crusader, I'm very happy that you were able to give Resident Evil another shot, and you've really enjoyed the series. It's absolutely fantastic. Don't forget to buy a lottery ticket. Today feels lucky. Bro's gonna have my luck. Hey, yo, what up? He seems upset. Okay, that's all I can get out of that. So we're going upstairs, we're going down here. Well, that's one door. So yes, can we eventually like break these open? E. Interact. What can I interact with? Oh, this place is haunted. The marigold is a magical flower. We carry them with us into the afterlife to help us, but these lost spirits drop them. When they do, pick them up quickly and place them on the ofrenda. Don't let them steal your sanity. Okay, so we have something for sanity. Okay. Wait, can I not? Okay, we need to go up there then. Well, yeah, no, when Emily transformed and things like that, I was just like, oh no. And then, like, when she was freaking out, I definitely was like, girl, you ain't seen the stuff I've seen. You ain't seen the stuff that... Dude, they have any change? Dude, do they even have payphones in the wild anymore? Sorry, I would be bouncing back and forth. Apologies, I have none. You will encounter darkness. F, to turn on your flashlight on and off. If you're using the controller, use the Y button. Okay, nice. I'm sorry, is that Kai? Place marigolds here to guide the spirits. Interesting. Oh, shit. That got quick. You come out here? Do you come out here? Oh, you come out here. What? Hey, can you take my friend's little spirit body thing or whatever you specifically... He's coming after me! No! Can I loop him? I'm trying to run. I don't think I have a run. What? What was that noise? I do love the sound. No, it won't let me. So I gotta get caught by the ghost. Come here, ghosty, give me a big old hug. Oh, no! Hug. Oh. Oh. So I need to find marigolds around here to place the thing. Oh. Oh, there's a marigold. I didn't see that the first time. Running! I wonder if he got sound stuff for that or if he actually actively made those noises himself. Suffer no more. Guide a spirit to the great beyond or something. Hastily scribbled note. I was having another panic attack. The room began spinning. I felt like I was going to throw up, but then I lit one of those purple candles, and suddenly I felt a wave of peace rush over me. All my problems just melted away. I bought as many as I could. I'm sorry, he's got a storm mechanic. I love it. I freaking love it. That is fantastic. I found a match. Hello there. Matches? 1 box left. I'll put them on your tab. Nice. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to buy a lottery ticket, the game said. Give me a lotto ticket. Give me. Yeah. Alright, so our numbers are 2, 28, 89, 7, 13. Let's go. Wait, what do I do with this? Here. Did I win? No. Alright, so is this another thing that... Alright. Oh, it's like, refills your sanity. Okay. See, it's got a time. I like how it's melting down. That's pretty cool. All right, so we have this, but now what we do, we don't have an inventory system, it looks like. Wow.
Welcome back, everybody. The energy in the studio right now is absolutely electric, and I know it's
make
the
a
same
mistake,
wherever
press
you are.
R.
After a week of waiting,
Click,
it's
press
finally
restart your
time.
current
The
level.
numbers
Really?
that could change someone's life.
It'll
That
be
could
like
turn
your
a
mistakes
dream
never
into a $1.6 billion reality are here. And yes, that's billion with a B.
Look for another
Get
game
your
to
tickets
play.
ready,
Of course,
check
gotta
them
be
twice.
playing
The
on
winning numbers
PlayStation now.
for the $1 billion
You're
jackpot
playing it on
are
PlayStation?
2, 89, 7, and 13.
It's our ticket.
Again, those winning numbers are 2, 28, 89, 7, and 13.
Guys, we won.
From all of us here, good luck. We hope those winning numbers are for one of you out there.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned. We've got more
Thank you,
great
Kai.
music
I mean,
coming up
thank you,
after
stranger on the radio.
The world has
gone to hell. But now you can just grip that steering wheel and drive. Yeah.
That's Kai. I can hear his voice.
Oh yeah. Just like that, baby.
Okay, 10 out of 10. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Kai. No. No possession. No. All right. They say a little bit of your spirit is left behind in the sugar skulls. There is one hidden in each area. Keep an eye out because some are hard to find. Okay, so we picked these up. Oh, they're just collectibles.
Pure hydration.
Oh, here's the thing.
Pure you. Water. Pure.
Dude, you can tell this is like a fever dream or something, because who in God's green earth would have like all these things just to get to a restaurant with no name? It's got that kind of 80s, 90s, well, more 90s, I guess. No, it's like early 2000s.
Miracles can really happen with Miracle Cream. No, 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 don't let her bit.
I swear to God, I thought it was getting ready to say num 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 nuts. Don't ask me why. I really thought that's what was gonna happen. Oh. Hey, sweet scribble note. If you had a good experience, use the blue door. If you had a bad experience, use the red door. Whoever finds this, I hope your journey goes better than mine did. Don't break the rules, or El Demonio will find you. Good luck. All right. No breaking rules. We do not break rules. I had a good experience. I'm breaking rules. Okay. No, he said to go through. I'm going through one of the doors. Oh! That was a nice little tutorial thing. Look both ways.
Oh my God! Call an ambulance!
Somebody did have good luck that day, just not my guy. Ooh. Very calm and peaceful music. I love it. Door's locked. Alright. Excuse me, madam. Oh, that's so cool. It's like, I can't remember the actual, Spanish pronunciation that they use, but like, Deus de Muerto. I can't remember. My Spanish is terrible. Day of the Dead. Find all 100 sugar skulls, and we will help you. I've unlocked I've unlocked the door for you. Okay. Oh, hey, that's pretty cool. I have no time to speak to the dead. I must fill my cart for Dia de los Muertos. Yeah, I can't remember. I know what it is. When somebody says it, I'm like, yes, I know what day that is. My ability to speak Spanish is long gone. Not the jamming in my computer chair like a loser. Not me. Oh wait, not me jamming in my chair. Like, what do you mean you're not a loser? That's not the way I meant it to sound, but what do you mean? I'm confused. You're not a loser because you're wait, hold on. Okay. Not me jamming in my computer chair like a loser. Okay. No, you ain't a loser. Don't even. There is one skull in each of your past lives. Find them to receive all. Okay, so each area gives me skull, maybe? Is that what this is? Okay, I'm not seeing any sugar skulls around here. This is very Minecraft. Okay, we had a good experience. They said blue good, red bad. Okay, so let's go blue door. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. You can even look over and see the other pathway. That's cool. Oh. So we have to go fall off the edge of everything. The musty air is heavy with moisture. Ew, snail yell. Slurp it up there for a nice little protein snack, I guess. Who does that? Is it Italy or France? One of them eats snails. I'm pretty sure they have like specific. Oh, okay. They have very specific types of snails or something. I don't think they just run into the garden, pick them up, and slurp them up. Some people might do, and I know if you do that, there's like a certain disease or something like that, a fungal infection or something you can get, and it can kill you. So be careful eating your snails, my y'all. My y'all, what's a my y'all? Whoa, why the snails? Why so many? Okay, so we're gonna have to find the marigold. All right, so spooky skeleton. Spooky skeleton. Blah, 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 blah. So we cannot run. There is no running in this. Okay, let's get the loopity loop. Well, he kind of sounds like one of the zombies from, whoa. Oh, he drops it. Ah, got him. No! Ah. There we go. Whee! Wait, what? You've got the lost soul to the afterlife. Okay, I was gonna say, now is there anything, I didn't check that last time. Is there anything that it drops? Okay, so next time we need to try to get the spirit closer to the actual thing to avoid getting grabbed by the spooky skeleton. All right, so I had a good experience with this one. We're gonna go blue door. Nice. They're strange, cute little creatures, aren't they? Oh, talking about the snails. I don't know. I don't find them cute. Strange, sort of. We're like in ancient Egypt. Let's go. I'm an adventurer that likes to go right. We're gonna keep going right. What's up with that sound? Oh, dude. We need to place something here. For a second, I thought I was gonna have to put my arm through there like old James Sunderland style. All right, so we'll go here. Sarcophagus. What is that supposed to be? Big beetle or something? Might turn down the sensitivity. Okay, that is nothing we can do there. I tried interacting with the sarcophagus. All right, so nothing there, nothing there. Dude, I like this music too. I don't know where he got the music from, because especially if he did it himself. Good job, Kai. If he paid somebody to do it, awesome. Even at this point, if he used AI, I don't care. Pretty good. I understand the budget is real. It's like, I prefer having everything done by hand. Oh, the beetle is right there. Oh, I'm dumb. But, no, I mean, nowadays, like, people want to charge you an arm and a leg for, that's what they're called, scarab. I couldn't think what it's called. But yeah, like he says, you gotta do whatever you can do, even if it's just like pre-done assets or whatever. Okay, let's go here. Nothing there. Was there anything on the sarcophagus the first time? I don't remember. I just looked, said sarcophagus. That's not actually Anubis, because it's got to have the jack or whatever animal that is. The head on a human body. Or maybe it is an actual animal. I don't know. Oh, hey. Excuse me, sir. Do you know the way out? Jerk knows where their way out is, and he wouldn't take us with him. What a nerd. Okay, nothing in here. Dude. One of those chords reminded me of Avatar, the Last Airbender. I don't know what it was about it, but it just kind of like clicked in my mind, like that sounded like something from Avatar. That was such a good cartoon. Broke my heart that I cannot think of his name, but the guy that voiced Uncle, the first one, he passed away before the series was complete. It's like, oh my god, they got a good replacement for him. Did a pretty good job, but just broke my heart that he'd gone. Do we really want to interrupt this guy? Or girl? We need to check the cervix out, or the bone. Are you a guy or are you a girl? I can't really tell. What the heck is that in your hand? Okay, you're just floating there. Do I need to, like, take your head, or... I can't get the... He's got something there. Mako? Tales from Bossing say kills me every time. Oh, I was thinking about that. Oh no! Leaves on the vine. Leaves on the vine. Falling so slow. Yes, that one gets me every time. I remember crying. Wasn't full on like nasty tears crying. But yeah, I definitely was like tearing up really bad. And I remember thinking, like, man, that'd be so terrible to lose a son. And lo and behold, later on, I lost a son. So it's one of those things, anytime I watch it and things, that when I tear up, it's definitely one of those things of like, there's like, I remember the way I felt then about the terrible feeling that must be, and just how well it was done. Then it broke my heart, I remember at that time, to see that they had basically a memorial thing that he passed away. And I thought, oh no, like that sucks. And then now when I watch it and things, that it still breaks my heart that he passed away. But it's still one of those things where I'm just kind of like, yeah, man, I totally get where you're coming from. Like, that would be miserable. Always trying to be good, positive. Egyptian history is as fascinating as it is mysterious. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. Your back is in pain. Bro, tell me something I don't know. But yeah, like I said, it's one of those things where I know oh too well, and it's, oh, hey, another sugar skull. What he's, that particular character is going through. And not just the having lost your son, but trying to stay positive, how hard it is to stay positive, a journey kind of a thing. And then even when you get there and you try to help people, they seem to fight against you. You love them, you care about them, you want to see the best for them. You do anything and everything anything and everything in your power to do the best for them, but they almost always seem to fight you along the way. You know what I mean? And then it kind of, the one with, when Zuko came back to him to try to talk to him, it reminded me very much of the prodigal son, where he's like trying to, you know, like, uncle, I'm so forgive me, I'm so sorry. And then there was like no words done. He just turned around and gave him a big hug. And it was like, that got me too. That show is so well written, just overall. 10 out of 10. We'll watch it again and again. So, do we travel? We already got the sugar skull for this place, didn't we? Dude, who remembers Playgrounds? There were simpler times, weren't there? Yeah, I kind of figured he's going to be walking us through childhood type stuff. They were simpler times. I think about that ever so often. Hey! Actually, nice. He got some physics on him. Whee! And push! Who did that with your family or friend? You'd get them and you'd run back and like push them up as far as you could and let them slip through your fingers and watch them. Many times I have caught one of my friend's shoes by mistake. By mistake. No, it was totally my fault. Alright, I saw the blue door over there somewhere. Yes. Yeah, we've been in 3 different areas, right? Or do we not get the sugar skull from here? Because that could be a big thing, too. No, yeah, we did. It was in the maze. That's right. So we got that. So we just go ahead and run out. Because I think that's the whole thing, is you gotta grab the sugar skulls and then find the door. So the quote-unquote good ending would be 100 sugar skulls. And we basically have 100 doors to go through, so the swings can still hold your weight, you know. They could, that'd be fun. There's a masculine scent in the air. I farted. All right, let's go look for the sugar skull. Why does this feel like this is gonna be like Jack the Ripper or something? Just remember, y'all, there is no war in Ba Sing Se. I've referenced that a few different times. I know my buddy Tim, like, we would do that in D&D. I can't remember what it was. Like, each time, though, it's kind of one of these things when you can kind of tell, like, there's that character, that group of people where there's, like, something a little weird going on. That's usually what Tim, Allie, or even, like, Sarah would say. They'd be like, there is no war in Ba Sing Se. And I'm like, exactly. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. So I kind of knew right away that they knew that that character was BSing them. So I'm like, good, at least they're on the same page as I'm trying to give it to them. Dude, cabbage dealer. I did that in D&D several times. Where like something would go on, something would go awry. And then like suddenly there'd be like a cabbage dealer that would just, like you see something happen, this crashes in, cabbages go everywhere, and this guy goes, my cabbages! So I've used the cabbage guy in my D&D games. I don't use them all the time, but just every so often. I've used the shop vendor from Resident Evil 4. Welcome! And he like opens up his coat. The coat's actually like a magical item that each pocket has like a bag of hold. Is basically like a bag of holding that's sewed onto a coat. So depending on the size, depends on the thing. So he's got like smaller ones for smaller objects, larger ones for larger objects. Things like weapon and armors. He's got the backpack that he takes off and pulls out. So yeah, like I said, it's stuff like that we get to do. Kai, my guy, why would you do this? Okay. To be fair, in Duke Nukem, you do have a lot of the women that you can toss money at, and they're like, and Duke's like, shake it, baby. And for those of you that do not know, Kai, as he put it, he prefers Leon over Claire. Wink, wink. He said that the one time, I just remember laughing like, bro. All right, where is the sugar skull? Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots. All right. Oh, that's just too funny. That is just too funny. So wait, that's the masculine sin in the air. It just dawned on me. Wow, that is the scent of testosterone and baby oil. You also get that smell in wrestling arenas sometimes. All right, where is the sugar skull? Did I overlook it? I'm not seeing it. I'd hate to move on. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. And boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. Oh, I'm not seeing the candy skull. Sugar skull, whatever. Oof. We can go check the, we can't even go down there. We can check the van, ironically, down by the river. I didn't think it was going to be that confusing right off the rip. That was just too funny. Living in a van down by the river. I love those skits. I miss Chris Farley. I wish the boy would have not died. I can't remember. It was probably a drug overdose because he was in like doing cocaine. I remember I was telling a lady at work that, and she doesn't like me anymore. Oh, there's the candy skull. Because I tried to talk science with her, and I'm like, well, scientifically speaking, you're not a doctor, you're not this, you're not that. I'm like, no, but these things are provided for everyone to know. And then, of course, I'm a Christian, and she's not. So she doesn't, as far as I know, she doesn't hate me, but she just doesn't want me to be around. She's cordial with me, she's polite, she'll talk with me, and things like that, which is more than fair. But I told her about the Chris Farley thing. I said, yeah, I see my something, what or other. I said, yeah, I said he died. I said it was drug overdose. You feel small compared to the sunfish. Interesting. And I said, yeah, no, it was well known he had a bad cocaine habit. He did like a lot. And she's like, oh, come on. If he had a cocaine habit, he would not be as fat as he was. And I was like, well, as rich as he was and when he had and things like that, I said, I can guarantee you, I said, he could still afford to fucking eat. Pardon my language. She kind of looked at me like, man. I'm like, no. I'm like, cocaine, while traditionally a lot of people will get thin and things like that, it's mostly because they will give up money or they'll put their money towards the drug. They won't eat, they won't sleep, so they won't have a house, like all these other kind of fun things. That's why they'll get the reputation of smelling bad and all these other kind of things. But when you look at people that have money that have bad drug habits, well, they look healthy, they look this. They can still, in theory, eat, exercise, carry on like normal people. And then, of course, she just didn't like that answer. But it was just kind of like, well, I guess, but I... Like, she wasn't mad about that one. It was just one of those things where she was just kind of like, I doubt it. It was like... All I know is that the people that knew her best and things, they're like, oh, yeah. Like, I've seen stuff on, they're like, yeah, love his heart. And then, like, he was so subconscious about his weight, too. But I guess that was another thing was he was kind of like a lot of actors, a lot of comedians, things of that. Like Drew Carey, he actually doesn't need glasses. But he's like, crap. He goes, I've built everything around me wearing these glasses. Oh, wow, this is a small room. So once he got the laser correction thing, he actually had glass, like just like regular plexiglass or glass put in so that way it looked like he still needed glasses. Because he's like, yeah, I was like, oh, this is great. And I guess it got brought up to him like, well, Drew Carey and like the Drew Carey show and things that you've got, oh, wow, over in the corner. We're bad boys and girls. We're just going to sit in the corner. We're so bad. But yeah, that was the thing was, so he's like, well, I didn't think about that. But anyways, yeah, there's a lot of image stuff that goes along with that, and that was one of Chris's things. He always hated the fact that he was the fat guy. He felt people were laughing at him because he was the fat guy. Fat guy in a little coat. And I wasn't laughing at him specifically. Oh, he's a fat guy in a little coat. It's one of those things I laugh because I have used that so many different times. It's like an underwater ballet. I'm sorry, we're like in Egypt? Rome? I'm gonna say Rome. Togas. Toga. All right, we need to really look for that sugar skull. And that's the one thing is I didn't really look too much into Dios le los Malueta. I can't say the Day of the Dead. I'm just gonna do it in English because my Spanish is terrible. I guess they are actual like sugar, like skulls made from sugar, and then like you decorate them. I know you decorated skulls, but I didn't know that they were made from sugar. Is what I'm trying to say. I know for like a lot of places they'll actually have things like that where you leave out like food and candy and things like that for the departed. Bro, I'd be okay with people leaving me chocolate out in my grave or whatever. I heard a new Jesus game is being released on Steam. Heard it's supposed to be really good. New Jesus game. I was unaware that there was an old Jesus game. Is this some kind of a joke? Tread lightly, especially on Easter, my guy. Be careful. That's all I can ask. I can't actually tell you to be careful. Yeah, there's actually like a Jesus game. Okay, so we found the exit. All in all, though, like I said, the game's running pretty smooth. Graphics are fine. I have not seen a dip in frame rates or anything like that. I haven't really come across anything. Whoa. Can we re-glitch? Oh, we can. Nice. We got some glitches. I mean, it's to be expected. Up, yep, right there. See that? So it is literally just the texture of the thing, and then he put the door there, so there is no hollow, which makes sense. Although, in order to save resources, though I can kind of see why he did it this way, because them being so close, and at the same time, they might have been pre-rendered models. Who knows? But a lot of times in game development, I know, like, basically, you can't. Something like this, you normally traditionally could not go around. But based off what it is, you'd have to. Because, like, basically, from beyond this point, it would be nothingness. So you wouldn't see this wall or anything like that. But since clearly there's the potential for you to clip through, you know what I mean? A lot of companies have tried to make a Jesus game, but never really worked out. I could see that. I'm not sure why, but it seemed to work. Let's see. Not sure why, but it seemed not to work out. This one is supposed to be really good. I think thought it was I Am Jesus or something like that. Weird. Oh. Wonder what the crap that is. And that's another thing too, is that are they going to be doing it for a oh my god, where's the other sugar skull? Are they doing it kind of like the life and times of Jesus kind of a thing? Like, is it gonna be? Because for me, it's just too weird. Yeah, see, it's not just that alleyway. Anyways, yeah, but like, says like, is it gonna be something where it's like, because honestly, there's like, what would you do for a Jesus game? If you're talking like Jesus the Christ, like, what do you do? You get up there and you preach and you just tell people the end is coming, repent. While he had stuff and things like that, and this is where it becomes really like, be careful. They can take his like turning water into wine, walking on water and things. They're like, well, they're superpowers, and they try to make him like he's some kind of a superhero, which that's not the point of Jesus. You got to be careful about that kind of stuff. At least for me. Now, I'm not trying to tell you you have to be careful. I'm just saying, as I'm seeing it, thinking about a game based off Jesus, like, what would the thing be? At that point, it would just be something like The Chosen. You wouldn't play it so much as watch it, because it'd be, here you go. These are the historical events that happened. This is what it is. Now, if you did something like a Telltale game or something like that, maybe. But then again, you can't really make choices because, you know, there's certain things that would happen, like when he turned the water into wine. That's a specific thing. Like, you couldn't Telltale game that to be like, well, do I turn the water into wine? Biblically speaking, Christ did it. And things like, I don't see a thing for it. But no, that's something I can look into. Because like I said, I know a lot of things. Usually, and I'll be honest with you, I've never really played them. I know that they have like Christian games that are basically kind of help support, you know, understanding of Bible verses or biblical stories and things of like Moses or dadgummit, where is this sugar skull at? Trying to think. Moses, Samuel, like the prophet Samuel. There's certain things like that to basically teach kids their Bible. So that's in my mind what they probably would end up doing. Because, like I said, you just got to be careful. Like I said, because for me, it's all it is just mocking God. For something like that, so I probably would not play something like that. I know some people would be like, well, it's just in good fun. You know what I mean? Just, I don't know. It is interesting that people want to try to do something like that. Bro, have you seen this like candy skull anywhere? Sugar skull? I'm gonna be calling it candy skull like forever and a day. There it is. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. Thank you, Lord. So that's all this is a hide and seek game. Okay. More or less hide and seek. I was expecting a little more spooky spooks. I'm not gonna lie. Ancient times hold so much wisdom. Exactly. What is this, like Japan? Looks very Japan. Maybe China. Just that building right there screams Japan. Oh, we're gonna have a ghosty goo. Oh, can't jump. Shoot, mofo. Shoot. Dude, that's one game I could try to play. Oh, if I can get it to work on emulator, we'll do that. Scottie Pippen's. What? No, that was Barkley's Shut Up and Jam. What was the Pippen game? It was on Sega CD. Oh, you poor dude. You poor, poor man. That would suck. Like, love basketball, but you can't play basketball because... Alright, buddy, that's cool. More sirens! You can't play basketball because you're quadruped. Like, that would suck. Lieutenant Dan's cousin. What's this guy's name? If that's Lieutenant Dan... Wee! Lieutenant Han? Oof. Pick it up. There you go. Yeah, see, this is more what I was expecting. More ghosts, add more ghosts and things. And later on, I mean, we're only, what, 7 levels in? So it might end up getting to be a lot more spooky. And these zombies, these ghostly sounds very much remind me of the zombies from COD. Oh, what? I got too close. I'll have to remember that for next time. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. All right, Lieutenant Bob. You have a good one there, buddy. Wait, did we find the... No, we have not found the candy skull yet. Oop, right there. Speak and ye shall receive. Sugar skull. Why do I keep calling it candy skull? With this one, we're gonna go through the red door. Next one, if we take too long to get the sugar skull, or if there's something I don't like about it, we're gonna take the red door to see what happens. If anything happens. Already don't like it. Red. Ooh, although the Minecraft style music. What is this? When I got Neptune, he was in a cup at the pet store. He looked so sad. Aww. Now he's all big. I got a nice 20-gallon aquarium. It was hard to keep the water levels right, but I did my best. Oh, poor Neptune is going to be dead because his owner's dead. I got a snail buddy for him, but then it laid hundreds of eggs. Suddenly, there were so many damn snails. And the snails are going to eat the fishy. Out of nowhere, the snails began to die, eventually leaving only Neptune once again. Aw, that's sad. That's actually the very sad. Very sad. Very sad. Oh, the water quality was never the same. Neptune got sick and struggled to swim, just laying at the bottom. No, not Neptune. How could you do this to me, game? How could you do this to me? You bring in a cute little fishy, so small and sad looking, and then try to get him some snail buddies, and the snail buddies made him sick because they started dying off, and then he started to die. No, not Neptune. Not seeing the skull here. He held on for a few weeks, but one day he was gone. Goodbye, Neptune. I hope you have a safe journey, and I'm sorry. That is sad. Even though it's a fish, especially when you get him as a pet, it's sad. Rip Neptune, 2023 to 2025. Oh, no, not Neptune. As much as I joke about that stuff, like the day, because Bella's what now, 13, 14? She's now starting to kind of hack, cough, and act like an old dog. The day she dies, man, I'm gonna be a wreck. My poor puppies. I hate thinking about it. She's still got enough energy though. Like a lot of times, she's pretty happy to see me. Hey, there's the sugar skull. She's pretty happy to see me most of the time. She's got this weird thing now where she, like, when I'm like, come here, like she wants to, you can see in her eyes, like, yeah, I want to, but then she's kind of like, no, I'm scared. It's like, what are you scared about? Like, come here, sweetie. What is wrong with you? This was bad. The fish died. Red door it is. Rip Neptune. Oh. Maybe we shouldn't have picked the red door. Oh. Oh, he's still alive. How Weird Al Yankovic of you. Wait, we can't bring him back up? Oh, it auto does it. Finish him. Oh, candy skull. Well, I had a bad experience. I don't know about you guys. We go red door again. Not a fun way to go. Absolutely not. Oh, it's time for crazy pill. It's time for the crazy pill. Okay, so I don't think red door means go to bad area. I don't know if you heard her, but she just... I know that sound. That's the sound of the dog sound they use in RE1. No, Rip Neptune! There's a collar hanging from makeshift car. Oh no! Not puppy dog.
Every step, every little sound.
I think that's Kai.
Echoes of the love we found. But now the silence fills the space since you've gone from this place. Farewell, my friend. It's time to let you go.
Oh.
I'll keep your love inside me more than you'll ever know. In every whispered memory, in every tear I cry, I'll hold you close forever.
The night air is cool and fresh.
Goodbye.
Kai, if that's you, you got pretty decent pipes, my guy.
Spot by the window where the sunlight used to play. Now it's just a quiet reminder of the bright days.
Wait a minute, I didn't even like that.
Trace the paw prints on my heart where you left your mark so deep in the garden of my sorrow. It's your love I choose to keep.
Oh, I like that line. That was pretty good.
Farewell, my friend. It's time to let you go.
I think it might start looping here in a little bit.
Keep your love inside me more than you'll ever know. In every whisper,
Yeah, it says
memory,
looping. Got the match.
in every tear I
But it seemed like light is the thing that does it because I was standing next to the thingamajigger. And did I find the sugar skull? Wait, yeah, no, it is sugar skull. I was gonna say no, it's candy skull. No, it's not sugar skull. No, I know. Oh, right there. Seek and you shall find. Ask and you shall get. It was sad, but overall, I like the song. You did good, Kai. I went through the blue door. Why you bring here? You don't really care, do you? Hey, yo, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't start. Oh. Oh, it's one of these things. I do care. If the meat is not delicious, I care because I spent hard-earned money to eat that beef. Give me my steak. Oh, hey, beautiful. I know I probably shouldn't be laughing at this, however. Oh, I don't like the music. Stop. Okay. Short loop. Alright, sugar skull, not candy. It's red. Blue. Alright, we need to find the skull. It's probably somewhere amongst the meats. Wow, you guys have got some swing to you. There it is right there. Nice. Still got about 3 minutes before the ad break, and I'm going to get up and move around. I like steak, which is a good experience. Meat. Hey, it's me. He knows exactly what I'm thinking. Dude, if I could eat steak every day for the rest of my life, yes, please. Unfortunately, though, it is not healthy to do so. I am paying the price for it. It makes me sad. But yes, I am one of those dudes that, like, if I could eat red meat, burgers, and steak and stuff like that, absolutely. It's not that I had anything wrong. Like, I'll eat chicken, which this week I did buy some chicken so that way I can have, since I'm on vacation. Knew it. Like chicken, turkey. I'm not really a big pork fan. I love my bacon though. Bacon, sausage. Ooh, go up. Up is good, right? Aw, you Silent Hill'd me. You okay?
I'm just kidding. You can go up the stairs.
You jerk. I love it. Thank you, Kai. Can I drop down here? Oh, you can. Nice. Little silly things like that. This is the kind of crap I remember telling my ex in high school. I was like, this is the kind of stuff I wanted to do. Oh, there was nothing there. You can only go upstairs. That's why there was a thing going. Okay. This is the kind of stuff I said I remember I wanted to do. Just kind of funny, off-the-wall stuff. Just silly, nonsensical. I actually wanted to redo... Good leg workout. Exactly. I actually wanted to do a Resident Evil parody game. I don't understand why everything's... You can't see without your glasses. Oh. Bro. That's not good. Is he gonna throw a... Oh, it seems like that's a death trap. Let's see. Oh, I can kind of see there. What the heck? Yeah. There are moments in which I have a little bit of clarity. Oh, this is gonna wreak havoc on my brain. Is he literally gonna throw one of those ghost things at us? Okay, so I found the exit. We need to get the sugar skull, though. If we don't have the sugar skull, we can't really beat the level. Oh, well. It seems my eyesight's gotten better. That's good. Sugar skull, where are you? Also, it looks like ads are up. So here in a moment, I'm going to stand up and stretch around. Stretch around. Stretch up, and then get down. Oh, no. Well, Sugar Skull, in theory, should not be out here in the rain. Because, you know, sugar melts and stuff. Remember my ex-wife, she'd say that, I can't be out in the rain. I'm going to melt because I'm sweet like sugar. And I'm like, no. Oh, hey, a match. Nice. Oh, you can only carry one at a time. Beautiful, baby. Beautiful. I never said it, but I thought you're full of shit, and shit will also washes away with water, so... Never said it. I said some mean things in my time. In general. I'm not just saying to her, just in general. But I thought that one. You're so full of shit. That was exactly what I thought, and I was like, water washes away with shit. Where is the skull? What kind of past life am I living here? Okay, I don't get it. I don't see it. Is there even like a pause? Oh. Yes, there is. All right, well, give me like 3 minutes. I'm gonna get up and stretch around. As a added bonus, though, I might bring Puppy over so that way you guys can see Bella. So give me a few minutes. Yeah, I might have a bell with me now. There's my little perky puppet. I might also pick her up here. When I'm done showing her off, I might set her back on the bed. She seems so comfortable. Hello, everyone. Actually, let's go to my cam. Hello, everyone. Oh, here's the precious Bella. Say hi, Bella. Say hello, everyone. How we doing? I feel happy. My brain hurts. Is that the one? I just see Monty Python was played. Yeah, well. You okay? Are you mad at me? I love you. What is wrong with you today? Kisses? Kisses? Here. Let's do more natural of a thing. Kisses? Give me kisses. I think she's mad at me all that I got her up out of the bed. You give me kisses. Oh, you gonna stand up? Oh, come here. Stand up. Kiss. No, she just wants hugs. She just wants hugs. Give me kisses. Give me kisses. Oh, you don't give me kisses. What's up with that crap? You doing okay, dog? Kisses, please. Kisses. Give me kisses. Give me kisses. I'll put you back on the bed. No? You don't want to get back on the bed? Huh? You. I gotta trim your nails. Good lord, these hurt. You just want to lay down. Okay, there we go. Kisses. Thank you, baby. Let me go put her back on the bed. She was more comfy there. I love you. Lay down. Ugh. Wee. She's like, haven't you ever heard of saying, let a sleeping dog lie? Exactly. That's why I usually don't bring her out, is because as she's gotten older, she seems like she wants to lay down more. So I tend to not bring her up on stream hardly anymore. I used to bring her up quite a bit, but... Bella! Hey, yo, you! Whatever you're trying to get into, stop. Thank you. All right, back to the game. Continue. Need to try to get the sugar skull. I'm actually there it is. I'm actually surprised that it's taking this long. Levels are longer than I thought, and we could probably blow through the game, provided I don't get the skulls. Easy level. Bet you appreciate your vision right now. Awful bold of you to assume that my vision doesn't suck constantly. Oh. Oh. So we gotta unlock the cells. Okay. Oh, we don't like that. Oh, no.
Your feet. I noticed them the moment you walked in. Light little steps. Almost quiet enough to pretend you're not here. I watch people's feet. Always have. They tell me everything. Who stands too still? Who trembles? Who's about to bolt? I could spend hours just studying someone's footsteps. You don't even realize how much you're giving away. The way your toes curl inside your shoes. The way your heel twitches when you're nervous. I see all of it. I hear all of it.
Boy's got a foot
Take
fetish.
a step back for me. Slowly.
Kiss my ass.
I want to hear how the
I've heard more than enough, my guy. All right, that's unsettling.
use me as a footrest. I'd be happy to give you a pedicure.
He literally just said,
Would you mind if I trimmed your fingernails?
dude, bro. No, thank you. He literally said, you can use me as a footrest. Good lord.
I bet you have nice arches.
Going through red door. That was grody and uncomfortable. Oh, that was too funny. That was too funny. Oh no, we're in hell. We're in a waiting room. Oh, daggum. Oh, she came down here to lay down. We're in the hospital. Oh. This is very much like RE3 OG elevator. Baby, you want a treat? Here. Gotta run. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to die. Since I put her through all that. Here. For my precious puppers, I give you a treat. Is it good? Is it good? You like it? Good treat. Yeah, it's a good treat. Good treat for good girl. Yeah. All right. Well, he is a big show. Big bad show tonight, y'all. Let me go back down to the... No! Where was the R? We need to find the candy skull. Right there at the beginning. I knew it. Oh, now she's walking around. That could be dangerous. No, she's just getting a drink of water. Bing. Bong. Bing. Bong. Bing. Bong. Why y'all just standing there letting him die? I'm confused. Anyways. Say it with me now. Ding, frozer done. Ding, frozer done. I gotta run. I gotta run. Oh. You okay? I'm assuming he picked the hospital because there are people that legitimately are like afraid of hospitals. A doctor's job must be very difficult. Possibly. All right. We're back to Silent Hill again. Oh, that is very Silent Hill. Ow, my earballs. Oh yeah, this is Silent Hill inspired. You can't tell me it wasn't. Where though? That was actually pretty good. Made me look around. Something calming about Rust. Not really, my guy. Oh, look at this. For those of you that played the OG RE4. Beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Because the first one, I didn't call it out, but I was thinking, no, I did. I said that the hospital elevator was very much like the Resident Evil 3 OG. This one is OG RE4, the courtyard area. Makes me wonder if we're going to have a ghost. Because you have the dogs or whatever. All right, we definitely know we got to check the maze areas. Up, 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 up. Ghosty goo. There is going to be one of them. Knew it. I knews it. Probably really should go up over. Yeah, it was not nearly as good. Like, it was sizably less confusing in the remake. However, it kind of lost a little bit of the charm in the remake. Okay, cool. We got the candy skull. That's good. Wait. Down this way. Ah, dead end. This might actually be a challenge, by the way, guys, because it was back cornerish area. I'm gonna forget where, when the ghost chased us, I'm gonna forget where the one thing is. Even though it's not a huge maze, it's gonna be maze enough. Just you wait and see. Ding dong, the Avon lady. We definitely want to try to lay the soul to rest because that's if we can find the soul. Oh, never mind. Didn't present itself. I ain't gonna look for it. It's a nice night for a stroll in the garden. What in the heck is this crap? Oh my god, ginormous crowns and stuff. That's clever, actually. Door is locked. Yeah, it's not good up the stairs yet. Okay, alright, so... Nice, there's that. We need to go back to the one door that was locked. See if it gets unlocked. Nope. What you doing, girl? Is there a way to unlock it? Maybe not. I didn't get to go through everything. We're going through red door. Carring is pointless. Yes and no. The drugs are starting to wear off. What the hell you mean the drugs are starting to wear off?
Welcome. The test will begin now. Please walk to the red light.
The subject isn't learning, just reacting.
Very Wesker. Very nice job.
Disgusts me. Look at the subject, completely unaware.
I assure you, my good man, my good fellow, I am always aware. Say
remain
it.
still. Calculating results. Unfortunately, you are unsuitable.
Okay.
Please proceed to the exit.
No, we gotta go look for the candy skull, my
You
guy.
see potential in this subject. Still waiting to be told what to do. The subject is slower than expected.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Keep trying. It will matter. This one's a mess.
Yes, I am.
The subject should have failed by now.
Oh. Oh.
No instinct, no precision. The subject disgusts me.
There it is.
Subject is slower. This one's a mess.
I love the Wesker impersonation. Everyone's got their own. In my opinion, everybody has their own Wesker impersonation.
Potential in this subject. I don't.
Fair. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare. Wesker. Chris. Alright, I like this level because it had very Wesker-ish vibes. So we are going to go ahead and give that the blue door. You need to try harder next time. You need to try harder next time. What is that horrible smell? I don't know. I took a shower today. I don't know exactly where I took it, but I took it. Ooh. Horror movie vibes. Oh, very horror movie vibes. Look at this. Oh shit, that was loud. Ow, my earballs. Ah. Nope. We need the candy skull. Music's good though. Where's the candy skull? No, we'll take the hit on the sanity. Scotty, what up, Crescent Rose? How we doing today, friend? Playing a indie game called 100 Doors. Very simplistic. It was actually made by a gentleman named Kai. He goes by Ink Ribbon. You can, I don't have anything in the descriptors or anything like that. It's literally just to kind of go through, walk around, find things. We're looking for candy skulls. Whoop, whoop, I see it, I see it. Because we got to get 100 skulls. We have 20. So there's 100 doors, as you guessed, 100 areas. And then I guess for the actual ending, we need to go to, we need to give 100 candy skulls to the skeleton ladies, the nice skeleton ladies. But how's Rose doing? Oh, happy to see that you're able to make it in the chat. May they rest in peace. Ow. So yeah, basic.
You don't have a lot of time. Activate the 4 terminals and try not to get spotted.
This game is a game in which, oh my god, it's like Metal Gear. I just realized that. It's Alien. Kai, this is his first game that he ever made and actually published. So he's another Resident Evil nerd. We do like our own. But yeah, like I said, so far this has been actually a pretty good, pretty fun game. Very simplistic. Happy with the simplicity of it. Alright, where's that candy skull at? Doing good. Ate way too much. Haha. How are you doing? This sound. Yes, this sounds interesting. What was said was, yeah, this sounds interesting. I agree. That's why I picked it up. Because basically what happened is that like we won the lottery, and we're like, oh, cool. So then we started going, I guess, to wherever it was, and we got hit by a car, and then suddenly we were around in like this weird void area, right? And then basically, oh, I got spotted.
They know you're here.
Oh no.
Hurry up and activate the 4 terminals.
And then basically now I guess we're going through like an afterlife kind of a thing. So I don't know where he's going with it, but so far it's pretty interesting. Small puzzle kind of things, simple, basic, very inexpensive. It was on Steam for like, I don't know, $7 maybe, $7-8. Oof, best of luck. Didn't hit with bad luck. Exactly. Oh no! Face down, ass up. You ate too much. What did you have to eat, Rose? That's the question. I too have a tendency of eating too much. It is my nature. I love food. Matter of fact, I went to visit my parents for Easter, and I just had some, basically just had a salad while I was over there. Provided my own salad, kind of offered it to them, like, hey, would you guys like the salad?
Okay, Agent, the shutter is open. Grab the photo evidence on your way out. A chopper evac is headed your way.
Beautiful. They were like, no, thank you. So went ahead, had my salad and things like that, and then all we were doing was watching stuff about like old food that used to be in the United States that no longer is and stuff like that. And we're just reminiscing about like candy and food and things of that nature. Then afterwards, I was like, you know what sounds good? Dairy Queens, because they lived near one. So before I ended up going, hang in there. Before I ended up coming home, that's basically what it did. Is I swung by and got me a blizzard. Oh no, I hit the wrong button.
Okay, you don't have a lot of time. Activate.
If you hit R, it restarts the level. That was not what I wanted. Oh well, whatever. It is as it is. But yeah, no, like I said, for me, food's a pretty big thing. Mom is recovering for hip surgery, so we didn't have any kind of ham or anything big or major or splendid. I just basically had a power green, so it was like kale. Well, it wasn't actually kale. What was it? I know it's got spinach, but it's got like a lot of your darker, leafier greens. That's my preferred kind of salad. I'm not big into iceberg. It's very watery and very bland. I like flavor with my greens, you know what I mean? Sarma, pork, sausage, salad, pastries, cake. So much food. Sounds good. Sounds like really good. Like a lot of times I laugh because if I can think of it, I'm pretty sure I got it on my phone. I'll have to, I can't crouch or nothing. I think we just get caught. Yeah.
Damn it.
We have, for Thanksgiving, we have a family, quote-unquote family, come on, traditional family Thanksgiving, which essentially boils down to, we say it's traditional, it's not. Pigs in the blanket, mashed potatoes, and just whatever we can slap together. That happened exactly only one Thanksgiving. And ever since then, me and my brother were like, that was the best Thanksgiving ever. I think I've told this story before. There it is. Basically, it was, we went to go see the Power Rangers movie because I wanted to see its stats. We're going to go see Power Rangers. Mom's like, what are we going to do for the food? She says, well, he goes, I found out Frisch's, or Big Boy, depending on what it is and everything else, is open today. We're like, what? Everything's closed on Thanksgiving. Nah, Frisch's is going to be open. And the movie theater is always open. So we went to go see the movie and things that we drove by the Frisch's that we were planning on eating at. See, it's open. We got cars and everything else. And we were like, we're going to go eat? No, he says, I want to show you the movie. Then afterwards, we're going to eat. So we went, we saw the movie. And then as we came back, they were closed. So Mom's like, what are we going to do? He goes, I don't know. So basically, they were like, what can we slap together? And it ended up being like pigs in the blanket, like not even good mashed potatoes. It was just like the box flake stuff. And then I can't remember. I think we had like green beans and a couple, whatever we get together. But we were so happy about. Oh no, what happened here? Oh, she's been dead a while. It looks pretty dead. So like we'd go back. Hey, buddy, what up? Poop out your flower there so we can handle this. I'm gonna loop you till you poop out the flower. I'm just saying. So after there it is, baby. So for when we get back to school, they always have you like, they always ask you what you have for Thanksgiving. Now, traditionally, what we would have, we'd have ham, mashed potatoes, homemade, deviled eggs, like a bunch of different holiday foods, and like different types of cookies and candies and whatevers. This is the only year that we literally looked up, that both me and my brother could stand up and probably say, we had pigs in the blanket, we had mashed potatoes. Oh my God, you thought we were rock stars at that school, man. No way, really? You guys had pigs in the blanket for Thanksgiving? Yeah. Oh my God, I wish my parents would do that. There it is. So yeah, like I said, it was definitely one of those things where my family, we know food and we love party foods and we love doing that type of stuff. But I'm glad that you were able to get yourself some meal. I hope we had good company, good time. Oh, can't forget the eggs. Oh man, eggs are so good. Something about there is like nothing I could do. Oh, hey, why does this remind me of the Addams Family's greenhouse? Like where Morticia would just kind of like saunter over and cut the heads off the roses. I love the Addams Family as a kid. Still love Addams Family. Can't say I used to. I still do. So good. Honestly, good salad sounds delicious. Spinach, cherry tomatoes, carrots, a few croutons, and Italian dressing. I had mine with honey mustard, actually. I had some cheese, some croutons, just the salad. I still got some of the salad left, because what I was going to do was, I didn't do it tonight, I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'm going to grill up some chicken, so I'll end up having like grilled chicken, and I'll toss it in with the salad. So I'll have that, I'll have the dark leafy greens, and then I'll slap some cheese in there. Since I've already got a protein with the chicken, I probably won't do anything like bacon bits or anything like that, but can do, I think I got some croutons. I'm not really big on tomatoes like that. Carrots, maybe. Usually if I have carrots and things, that I'll cook them up, like you chop them, slice them, bake them in the oven or something like that. I traditionally don't throw them in my salads. I'm pretty plain when it comes to salads. I want my dark leafy greens. Honey mustard is what I chose this time. Honey mustard on salad, especially chicken salad, so good. There it is. Very quick and easy. Don't understand. Anyways, so that's probably what I'll do tomorrow, because it looked like the salad was still pretty good. Because it was supposed to be sold by the 5th. I bought it yesterday, so we still got oh no. It's a good time to reflect on your behavior. Oh, are we gonna see something about how many doors I've gone through, like red and blue? Yes, eggs are so good though. Oh, sorry about that. We need to find that candy skull. But yeah, no, deviled eggs is my jam, baby. Like, oop, there it is. Everyone pray. But yeah, they, I wonder if we stood here long enough for something would happen. You feel a sense of calm. Oh, it must have replenished some stuff. But, oh yeah, like deviled eggs though, like those are my things. A lot of like paprika does not have like bold flavor, but like I like having like smoked paprika. Then like doing the eggs, like I'm really big on like, I use like Miracle Whip, not just mayonnaise. Miracle Whip, mustard, dill relish. I know people that use the sweet relish. Oh no, I can't. I mean, I will, but like it feels so weird and foreign. But like, so you do that with like the egg yellow, mix them all together, make like your little paste thing, put them back in the egg whites, and oh, so good. Inky. Hey, this is Silent Hill 3. This is definitely a Silent Hill 3 thing. Beautiful. Susie's Spheres. For those of you that don't know, there is a another YouTuber content creator, Susie the Sphere Hunter. She's another big Resident Evil nerd. She has a lot of Capcom. Like she loves like Unimusha, Resident Evil, Silent Hill's another one, stuff like that. So it's funny he included her in the as an Easter egg. But yeah, this is straight up. This looks just like the mall from Silent Hill 3. Like the color, the design, everything. It's a nutty, nutty, nutty world. Euphoria. Yeah, I play to turn my hard-boiled eggs into deviled eggs. Oh yeah, a good hard-boiled egg in and of itself is a delicious snack. But yeah, no, deviled eggs. There's just something really good about deviled eggs. I'm one of those kids. If they had like 100 deviled eggs, now it depends on who makes them. Grandma, she could make some good deviled eggs. My Aunt Janice, she could. Ginny could make some good ones. I can make some pretty good ones. I don't know if Eric's ever made them. I know like my mom and things like that, but like if my mom made them, no joke, she'd have 100 eggs. I'd try to eat like 25 or 30 of them things. I love her deviled eggs. I pay for it later, and if there's anybody around me, they pay for it too. But oh god, I love deviled eggs. So good, just so good. Got me wanting to make an egg salad sandwich for lunch tomorrow. Dude, that actually sounds good too. I did, they did actually, I was able to put some egg. They had a hard-boiled egg. They're like, hey, we got an egg you can put on your salad. I did have egg on my salad. So good. I will put egg on my salad. A little bit of pepper. Just maybe tap a bit of salt sometimes if I want to be that guy. Oh, she's not dead yet. Ma'am, excuse me. Ma'am. No, don't swim. No. You're going to die. Madam, get back in. You are going to die.
The tide is kind of pulling me away.
Oh no, madam. I should not laugh. Are we gonna watch her die? Madam, swim back to me. They won't let me swim to save you. Egg salad sandwich sounds so good. You know what sounds good? Ham salad sandwich. Ugh. If you do it, you gotta have it like on toast though. Like you can't just. Oh, I mean, guess you can't have like just a sandwich, but toast it up a little bit. So good. My mom, she does make pretty good ham salad too. Get oof. Trying to think. This God Almighty. Now I'm making myself hungry. Well, I do have food. I just don't. I'm too lazy. I don't want to go cook or make anything. But yeah, ham salad, really good. If you get yourself some good butter like crackers, like Ritz or something like that. They're not as buttery. We were talking about that earlier. There it is. Ritz crackers are nowhere near as buttery good as they used to be. There you go, my nephew. There must be a way to save her. I thought there was. I tried to stop her. Would not love. Hey, we're back in the hospital. Oh yeah, we're not going up there. That's pretty much going to be right off to the thing. So never had much of an appetite. I never have much of an appetite anymore due to the medication I'm on.
Come closer, please.
It's the old dude.
I don't know you, but that doesn't matter. I need someone to hear this before I go.
Sure.
I wasted my life.
Probably, we all do.
Money.
Yeah.
Status. Whatever I thought proved I was worth something. And now, at the end, none of it can hold my hand. None of it cares that I am dying.
Yeah. Things don't care.
Family once. A good one. They waited for me far longer than I deserved. My daughter used to sit by the window every night, hoping I'd come home.
Oh, wow. He's going deep with this.
I always told myself I was doing it for them. Truth is, I just kept choosing the things that didn't ask anything real of me.
Oof.
You don't realize how wrong your priorities are until time runs out. I don't want
Which
advice.
not everybody's going to get to be an old
I
person.
don't want forgiveness.
Time might
I
run
just
out sooner
need
for some people than
someone to
others.
know I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
I needed to say it to someone before I disappear.
Uh-oh.
Don't make the same mistake. Don't spend your life on things that won't cry when you're gone. That's all. Thank you for listening.
Alrighty then. Live long and prosper in the afterlife. Hopefully. Maybe. Probably not, but I wish you the best. Everybody's like, oh my god, that was so cold. It is a video game. I tend to be a little more crass when it comes to video game stuff. Real world things, totally different. But yeah, no, he's right. Don't go chasing after fame and fortune and monies and things like that. It's like a lot of times when you see the people pop in, they're like, hey, have you thought about and everything else about growing the channel? It's like, well, the channel will grow when it grows. Like, I don't care. I just want to play games. I'm not expecting anybody to, I'm not expecting like hundreds of people to see me play this little tiny indie development game. I just want to play this game. It's an opportunity to talk with you guys, see what this is, and just experience a different kind of game. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, no, I much would rather spend time with my family, my friends, and stuff like that. And so that spending time with friends is you guys. Now that I've got this on here, and there are people that watch that are some family and friends, some people that are more newer friends that, no, I've not gone to parties with them. No, I've not been able to, buy them gifts or, just give them a hug and say, hey, it's good to see you, friend, or anything like that. You can have different friends across different parts of the world and things of that. So it's kind of the reasoning I still do stream is because it's like, well, I have other priorities and things that I always want to make time for you guys. As cheesy and chintzy as it sounds, it's very true. I just want to make sure, like, says everybody has an opportunity to come in, hang out, chill, chat, and we need to start over. Nope, that's the wrong one. Where's my reload? There's my reload. We didn't get the skull, guys. Where's my candy skull? Oh, shucks, exactly. No, Rose, you probably have been one of the most breath of fresh air friends that I've had in a while. Truly, I mean, you have. Like, Moo, I love Moo to death.
I don't know you, but...
And I know at the beginning, it kind of sounds like I'm going to say something bad. No, it's nothing bad. I love Moo to death. She's got, like, this energy about her, which is different from yours, but it's like... I enjoy playing games with her, enjoy hanging out online and things like that. She lives in the same state that I do. You need to drive up here. And I would love to go hang out with her and the family. The kids are great and awesome. Her husband goes by the online handle Corn. He seems like a really cool dude and things. And I would love to hang out with him. It's like I don't have the money to go traveling or to stay. Well, you can stay here, so I understand that. But still yet, don't have the money to go out and do that. And it's only like 2 hours away. But at the same time, it's like, oh, I would absolutely love to go hang out with someone like her.
I always told myself I was doing it.
But no, like I said, if I had ever had an opportunity to go hang out with you, just go, I don't know, to a mall or whatever, wouldn't matter, see a movie, I would do it. Same with her. Like I said, it's really interesting because like she's very like high energy. You have a calmer energy and things that, but you both still have this kind of love and passion for like playing your games and talking with chat, and I love it. It's fantastic. So it's like it is an honor to be around people like that. You know what I mean? Because I take moods. Sometimes I'm like Moo, or I'm like energy, let's go, and then other times I'm just like I'm tired. I don't want to be here. Why are you streaming? Because I want to stream.
That's all. Thank you for listening.
So we did stay around long enough in case there's some kind of a contingency of... Did he do that twice? Or am I going crazy? But in case there's a contingency of you need to listen to him and then find the candy skull. But yeah, no, like I said, so one of these days, though, like I said, who knows? We might all get to meet up and hang out and chill. Because like that's the only reason I would love to be able to just go out and like have a community to be like, hey, let's, you know, I'm going to Comic-Con over here or something like that. Let's all get together and like BS. Because I totally would do it. Be like, hey, yeah, we can go talk and go chill. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Like, I would love that type of stuff. But having said that is, I'm not going to chase after stardom. I'm not going to chase after a large fortune. I'm not going to chase after things like that. Because at the end of the day, that's not the important stuff. It's hanging out with your family, hanging out with your friends. For me personally, it is the good Lord. He is the one that is the most important. If I prioritize him, you'd be surprised how much everything else just falls in line. And it's a blessing. Okay, well, I'm not finding this candy skull, y'all. But yeah, priorities. That's ultimately what this is. Priorities. Never been to a Comic-Con. Always thought about going to one. I've never been to a Comic-Con either. I would love to go to one. I've been to a few car shows. Some are like the outdoor ones. Some are like the indoor ones where you see like the old school cars and things. That they have one here called Pumpkin Run, or near around here, not here. It's like a couple hours away from where I am. And there are other places around United States that have that. Pumpkin Run is usually it's kind of like older cars and things that people that have restored them and all that kind of fun stuff. Antiques, vintages, however you want to look at it. And like seriously, where is the skull? Those ones are nice because I do love good old-fashioned cars. I just love them. And then I've been to a couple of them that have been like, you know, new cars coming out and everything else. Those are really cool and nice. I remember that was where I fell in love with the Kia, the new Forte design. So yeah, like I said, that was a nice one. I've been to a few concerts in my day. Hey, Moo, what up? Lizard. How do, Lizard? We're looking for skulls, sugar skulls. Keep calling them candy skulls. We're looking for candy skulls, and I am not finding my candy skull down here. So we'll go ahead and head up here and then check it out. And if not, we can always restart it again. Because he said there's supposed to be one in each quote-unquote past life, right? Which means there's going to be one in each level. Look at the dude's head. I clicked on him. Sometimes they're near the exit doors. Euphoria. Ink ribbon. Okay, restart. There we go. Going to go through this one again. Somebody come closer.
Please. I don't know you, but that doesn't matter. I just...
Yeah, no, he's like bald normally.
Before I go. I waste...
Okay. So he might not have been done the first time. Come on. Click, click, click. Still not getting Sugar Skull. Also, fun fact, Kai, which I didn't know this, I guess he grew up with his, I think he said his grandma, and she's, I guess at least spoke Spanish. So I don't know, like Spain or Mexico. I think from what it sounded like, possibly like from Spain. So he's like, I actually grew up. He goes, English is not my first language. He goes, it's actually Spanish. So that would explain the Day of the Dead theme stuff and everything else. Oh God, I'd hate to move on. Lizard. Come on, where are you at? Do we move on? I mean, I want to try to get the right ending. Oh, my back is just hurting. You need to look up. I've been looking down most of this time. I feel like it would be in here, would it not? No. No, not in there. It's gotta be here somewhere. Little tiny skull. Got lots of pretty designs on it. Well, shame I'm not seeing it. I mean, do we need to? Hold on, let's listen to his spiel again. Maybe we have to listen to the spiel in order to get the skull somewhere.
Come closer, please. I don't know.
So while we're listening to the spiel, let's talk. How you doing, Moo? How things going? Rose popped in. She had lots and lots of food today. So she's going to have the big old, as we like to say, food prego belly. She's big, puffed out, real big like I am.
Whatever I thought proved.
Waffle Crusader was playing some Mortuary Assistant, which I need to try to get back into.
None of it can hold my hand.
I don't know if they've had any updates recently. I don't think they have, though. They do have a Mortuary Assistant movie coming out. That'll be interesting to see. But how is the Moo? How are the children? How is the husband? Hopefully all are well.
My daughter used to sit by the window every
Wednesday, y'all. Just gotta wait till Wednesday. Lord willing, it'll all work out and it'll all be good.
I always told myself I was doing it for them. The truth is, I just kept choosing the things that didn't ask.
It's actually kind of funny to see him. Kai, he made the game 100% him. So he does like the singing, different voices and things. That's really cool. I'll play that game, but never did. Oh my God, you've never played Mortuary Assistant? Dude, it's really good. It's like really good. Now it's got semi scripted horror events, right? But they don't always happen in the same eras with the same time, okay? They've got really good jump scares, you got really good stuff and things that play through it a couple times on your own. They do have a couple of, like, to get the true ending, you got to know some shit. So, if I can, and if you get it and you play it and you stream it, I'll try to sit or jump into your chat to try to help you out if I can. If I can or whatever, Google it. But yeah, no, they've got some really good, like, it's got a really good story to it. Same thing goes for you, Rose. Like, if you want one, if you got a little extra money, the Mortuary Assistant. If you have not played it, if you have not streamed it, frickin' play that game. It is a good game. Cannot praise it enough, because basically what it is that you are a mortuary's assistant, okay? And basically you're in a morgue and you have to get the bodies prepped and ready to be, which is weird. Actually, no, thinking about it, you can either cremate them or basically embalm them. So you go through some of those. Think you got a glitch here. You basically go through embalming process and things, and as you do, the place is haunted AF. So it turns around and, like, kind of similar to what this is. I walked in the room, he's dead, but then, like, the body's on the table, but then the body might be sitting up. The body can change from what it looks like to something else. The body will talk to you. You'll get to see things, shadow people. Like, it's crazy good in how it is. And even though I'm telling you guys this and everything else, trust me, when it happens, if you've not seen it, if you've not played anything else, it'll be really good. I watched it too much. I will have to wait until it's not fresh in my mind. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely suggest that one. But even then, as scaredy cat as you can be, Rose, do you really think that you're not going to jump at some of that stuff? I mean, really think about it. Which I am, since you are here. I need to do that sometime this week. I'm going to go through all your Resident Evil streams, and I'm going to try to clip every instance in which you get jump scared. And I'm not doing it to pick on you. If you want to use them to try to, you know, for your Twitch channel or whatever, please do. Because, like, that's always, at least for me, the reasoning I say this is, it's a little bit different because I don't know if you've got a YouTube channel or not, but for me, at least on YouTube, I'll get several thousand views and things of that. That's only if you care about that stuff. Now, I don't know if you've just got the Twitch, but if you've got the Twitch and things that could still put a little bit of eyes on your channel if you want a little bit to help you grow on that stuff. And at the same time, you can go through and do that kind of fun stuff. And I don't know, because I've never seen you have any clips on them, on any of the games. But if there's one thing I know, it's how to clip Resident Evil content. I jump at everything. Exactly. So, I mean, you could still do it. But no, definitely wait. If you know you need a little bit of time away from the game and things like that, do it. I don't see a skull here. We might have to move on. We missed the skull, y'all. Breaks my heart. Because we've been through this, like, what, 3 or 4 times? Still don't see it. It's terrible. Look up the top door where he's pointing. Oh, my God, Moo. No, it was a good call, though. Not up there. Yeah, because I was looking on top of these things. I think it was just a glitch in the animation. I must have walked out and kind of glitched something up, because with the indie developers, these things can't occur. Can't check up here, though. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. It's so disheartening. Because we're doing so good. We got 26 of them. And this is the one that gets us. So upsetting. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. We'll make one more pass back around in here. See if we can see. Does not appear to be the sad. Last time we were in the hospital, we got it up on a wheelchair. So I even checked in here, too, a couple different times. He's literally just had him in the corners, too. I can check the head, but I don't think... No. Does not appear to be. You tickle your toes. Nope. A skull back there, and a skull over here. Oh, you son of a... I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to turn the freaking flashlight off. We're going to trigger this and get him... Come closer, yeah. Okay, he did. He gone. Yep, nope, that's just a shame. Let's see, we saw him drop. Does he get back up? Nope. I think it was just a glitch. Shame. Yep, post all my clips on TikTok. Oh, nice. YouTube, try to post 3 days a week. Okay, yeah, I'll get you some, at least my take on the Resident Evil ones. Because you've got some good scares on that one. If, and like I said, if you don't want to use them, don't use them. I'm not going to be offended by any stretch of the imagination. I just know, like I said, like my nephew, love his heart. I'm always like, yeah, no, clip something. If it's something good, I'd like to use it. Just so that way it kind of help the channel grow and things. That he's like, okay. And he always gets like the weirdest stuff. It was funny. It's like, no, dude, it was not funny, like at all. Like, you have a warped sense of humor, like your uncle. To the average, see, end of life regrets. How sad. It's like, the grand scheme of it all, congratulations. It's not going to work. But then again, I've had some things where I thought were absolutely fantastic, and I'm like struggling to get like 6 views. Dude, we are a straight up baby. Can I knock the bra? Oh, you can. Mom, Dad, stop fighting. Oh yeah, you're like baby crawling. Is somebody gonna get shot? I have a bad feeling someone's gonna get... Ooh, can we do dominoes? Knock it over. Go, 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 go! Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, yeah. Because like I said, there's times, like I said, I know I've probably said things that were funny. You just laugh thinking, what a weirdo. And probably didn't find things funny. I get it. I know. Trust me. You're talking about that one, specific thing. Oh. Can we do climbing up there? Oh, I don't like this. But that was if you were talking about that one, because that's where my brain was going. Yeah, so we can climb up here. It's so weird being this small. Yeah, at one point in time, this is probably how we saw everything. Everything was so huge and big and weird and wonky. Ow, come on. I was told that there'd be no platforming in my gameplay of 100 Doors. There we go. I was going to say, I'm clipping. 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 Dude, at this point, we're like micro baby size. Like, there we go. Push the ball. Beautiful. Cannot mess with the Legos, though. Oh. Interesting. Oh, the skull. Get it. Beautiful. Worth. Dude, yo-yo. I mean, look at that. Look, man. I know things look big, but I, honest to God, don't remember yo-yos being that freaking big in my lifetime. That was crazy. So we'd have to be like baby. Get up there. Come on. We need our blue door. Because maybe if we get to the blue door, Mom and Dad will stop fighting and they won't get divorced, so it won't be our fault. I'm sorry. For some of you, that was a little too real, and I apologize. I think I've told you guys that one, the times Mom and Dad would fight and argue. And they talk about like getting a divorce. I'm like, oh no. Like as a kid, you're like, it's traumatic. But then it was like, teenage wise, they were like, I was thinking the same thing, honestly. They may fight sometimes, but that doesn't mean that they don't love you. Exactly. But no, in high school, Dad was like, sons, sit down, boys. And Mom and Dad sat down. We got something serious to talk about. They're like, your mother and I are gonna get a divorce. And I was just kind of like, okay. So I thought this is probably the actual time they're gonna do it. And my brother said what I was thinking. He goes, then fucking do it. Pardon my language, but that is what he said. And Dad went, what? And he goes, seriously, just do it. If you're that miserable, get divorced. And then they looked at me and said, what do you think? I'm like, look, I love you both. I would love to see you guys stay married. You married each other. You love each other. You've gone through thick and thin together about lots of things. I think it's a terrible waste if you just toss that out, right? But I can't tell you what to do. I'm just your son. This is a choice that you two have got to make. I will love you both no matter which decision you make. I'm always going to be your son. I'm not going to be mad at you. Just do whatever you feel the Lord tells you to do. So then they turned around and thought about it and things like that. Long story short, they didn't get divorced, but Eric's reaction was basically the same one that I had. Duty free. Oh, we're at an airplane thing. Oh, I'm getting some Resident Evil. Which one was that? Resident Evil. Actually, that right there reminds me of a Call of Duty game. Which, funny enough, duty free might be a. Oh, you can clip through that. Are we supposed to go through here? There's gonna be a ghosty goo in here, ain't there? Nope. Think we weren't supposed to clip through this. All right. Yeah, there was a Call of Duty. I think it was like the second Modern Warfare. This kind of reminds me of. Damnation? Ow, my earballs.
Good evening. This is an announcement for all passengers traveling on the 945 Flight 236 to the fiery depths of hell. Remember to say a proper goodbye to your loved ones before boarding. Oh wait, that's right. Nobody loves you.
Ouch. I mean, you ain't gotta be that on the nose about it, my guy. Damn. Ah, there's a ghost. Okay, there's a thing right there. Okay, cool. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on, buddy. So I almost guarantee you one of those sugar skulls is gonna be somewhere around here. One of these benches. Very possibly. Also, you don't have a speed boost, so should be able to outrun them no matter what. Okay, apparently we're sizably faster than he is, and we're gonna be at the risk of getting caught. Neat. Wait, he pooped out the flower already, didn't he? Did you poop out the flower? Where'd you poop the flower out? There it is. Ring around the rosy. Hey, it's old Phasmo. Check it out. I'm looping that ghost. Oh, no, he doubled back on me. It's a shame I can't play Phasmo to get a good loop in. I gotta play other games to get my Phasmo loop in. Later, nerd. Alright, so we can go there. Where's the candy skull? Dun 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 dun. Duty free. So these are the doors. Sorry guys, I'm tired. Dude, another game I could probably play. This week I am thinking of maybe tomorrow, sometime in the afternoon, before sometime in the afternoon before 2, I would imagine. I could probably see about playing what is that? Oh, hey, nice, right there. What is the game? What is the game? What is the game? I was really trying to get past that. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight. Nice. Contraband simulator. Or no, not simulator. Contraband police. That's it. It's a simulator style game. Wow, this is gonna be nuts. I had that all set up, ready to rock and roll at one point in time. Then, yeah, Requiem came out, and that pretty much Requiem just like destroyed everything for trying to play any other game for a while. Which it is as it is. Also, might want to bring this up just a smidge. There we go. Because I've been noticing my mic has been a little low because it's not like right in my mouth. Pause. Ooh, cookies! I like cookies. I ate all the cookies. It's beautiful. That's a good day when you can eat all the cookies. Please accept a delicious cookie to continue. Well, not just a delicious cookie. I ate all the cookies. There we go. It gave me delicious cookies. This is the blue door map if I've ever seen one. Got a notification that 01 Technical is playing that I'm a Jesus Christ game. Really? Interesting. Ooh. Wait a minute. Oh, that's not the button. It just dawned on me. Got one more interesting than that. Did they release it on Steam? Yes! Okay, so GOG, if you don't want a GOG, you can get it, and I will probably drop the money for this because it's only $4.99. You can get the original 1996, 1998, and 1999 versions of Resident Evils 1, 2, and 3. Right now, they're going on sale for $4.99. What, they don't have like a little bundle thing? Capcom Spring Sale. Continue shopping. Where's... Oh my god, they didn't do the thing. Going back. It's in that cart. Everybody's like, oh my god. It's about frickin' time. We might have to do this. Dude. Okay, maybe we should do... What is the game? Contraband Police. We'll do that Tuesday afternoon. We might do a marathon of the OG games. Hold on a second. I'm literally buying them right now. I agree. Okay, so I got all 3 original games that are currently on sale for 50% off due to the spring sale. So all 3 original games for $15.99. And yes, I bought the GOG games. I will happily rebuy these games. To show Capcom, yes, we love the original games. Keep supporting the original games. If you need to, by the way, Crusader, if you want to or need to bounce to go focus on that game or bring up 2 screens, go for it. Let me know how it is. I mean, I'd be willing to check something out. Also, I'm thinking that's a lady. That butthole looks pretty wide. That is how you can actually see, based off the bones, if it's a man or a woman. If the not clavicle. Is it clavicle? I can't remember. The hip bone down here. So like the hip bone right here, where it like connects to the legs and things, that if the opening is more narrow, it's a male. If it's more wide, it is a female. So that is how you can tell. So congratulations. Now, I don't know when they do the sex change things, if they grind that stuff down, if they just leave the hips as is. I've heard that they do, for men, they widen it up to give them more of a hippier look sometimes. Blockbuster? Oh no. Oh no. By the front of the pelvis, not the back. Whatever, the front, back, whatever. I can't remember every little thing. I just know that the opening in the pelvis is basically the thing you look at. I know what to look for, and I knew what I meant, at least. So. But yes, no. That is the thing. It's because women give birth. So their hips are a little bit wider, and that's why women tend to have wide hips. That's why a lot of times the olden days, a woman that had wide hips, your mom would say something, oh, those are birthing hips. What are we looking at here? Hello, madam. Why do you look like a weird blow-up doll? Excuse me, have I popped you before? Okay, that was a bad joke. I'm sorry. That was so bad. I am so sorry. Yes, this is... Oh, my God. Not every Blockbuster was this small or, like, this whatever's. We literally had one that was, like, probably twice this size. It was huge. But, like, in the walls were just aligned with movie characters. So, like, you'd have, like, Clint Eastwood, and then, like, you'd have, oh, I can't always think of names, but, like, there'd be, like, Clint Eastwood, Sigourney Weaver, Roger Moore, like, tons of different actors, like, as their characters. So then, like, it wouldn't be that. It'd be, like, Dirty Harry or the Terminator for Arnold, like, all these things. And they're just, like, all the way from, like, one side of the wall, wrapped away to the back, and then all of the wall. It was really cool. Oh, no, that wasn't Blockbuster. That was Hollywood Video. Yeah, that was Hollywood Video that had that, didn't it? All right, we need to find a skull. Front of the woman's pillow has a gap with cartilage. A man's, yes, it is a full bone, has no gap. Yes, I knew what I meant. Also, when you do things like that, sometimes you want people to go, excuse me, and then look it up online to get the better things. Because I know, at least for me, anytime I've ever tried, hey, there we are. Anytime I've ever tried to, at this point, should we even bother collecting anything? I love Blockbuster. I miss Blockbuster. So, Blue Door. Yeah, I've tried to give, you just had to be there. Indeed. Cozy. I've literally tried to have conversations with people and they're like, no, yeah, I'd have to look things up or whatever. And like, because I don't know right off my head, I'm a complete moron. But the fact that I know that I'd seen it somewhere, but I can't remember that exact moment for that exact stuff, like, for shame on Scotty. You know, if we have a thing, hey, left a Christmas gift for me. No candle or anything to do. Ooh, that's a sack. Yeah, I was actually hoping we'd be... No, I don't want to go through the... I want to go through Blue Door. Where's Blue Door? Dude, this reminds me. Red versus Blue, I've been rewatching that. A little crazy, a little odd. They don't have some episodes. It's turbo time. Wow. I'm pretty sure because of content being a little too crude and crass, maybe. The floor is slightly sticky. Ew. Ooh. This feels very Resident Evil. What's up with the giggly kid, Mike? Why for you slammed door on me? Oh no. Dead. Oh no. Mental note. Door's locked. Okay, so how do we deal with the little shits? How do we deal with the little shits? Just gotta wait. Alrighty then. Oh, door open. Like Eustace, door slam. Oh. There's the skull. Okay, this definitely has to be a reference to Village. I liked it. It was good. They are just dolls. You said clavicle. Whatever. That's what I said. I couldn't remember which one it was. Pelvis, clavicle. I said I couldn't remember the name of the bone. Hey, kids, Easter egg hunt. This way. Find all the eggs. Ooh, do we actually have to find the eggs? I didn't realize this. Happy Easter, everybody. Which I don't remember if I said anything about that before. We actually get to do an Easter egg hunt. Gotta find all the eggs. Man, you guys suck at hiding eggs. You hide eggs the way I want you to hide them, for I can find them all. All right, so where is Scully? Why does it... Did you literally just put the stars in there, or did it censor you for something? Because I do auto mod and things like that, because I know some people are like... Because usually it shows me what you say. Hold on a second. Maybe it's just because of the... No? Interesting. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, were you cussing about the dolls? So who in chat actually, I mean, honest to God, actually hates, like, dolls? Like, in horror movies and horror games and things like that. And maybe even in real life. There aren't too many dolls that I've looked at and been like, oh my God, and, like, get freaked out over. Well, not lie. And I've seen some spooky-ass dolls in my time. Sometimes, like, oh, doll gives me the creeps. But then I move on, because I'm like, it's just a doll. But how many of you guys... There it is, baby. How many of you guys and girls and peoples and all that stuff, how many of you actually hate dolls? I know my friend Allie, Tim's wife, she is not a fan of dolls. Her thing too is, which I've used in D&D against her, kids, man. You throw kids in the right situation, she's like, oh no. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. I don't mind dolls. Mannequins? Yeah. No, F that. I know, I was so excited when I was like, oh, the ghost is probably in the mannequin room. You're like, no! I'm like, yes. Oh, thought I was gonna run into you. Why could I not have just a friendly graveyard? Poop out the flowers so I can be done with you. Ooh. All right, so where is the... Okay, there's a candle. If need be. Where's the thing for this? Plus, we also need to find the candy skull. Okay, there's the doors. Okay, there's that. Where'd you poop out the flower, y'all? I have a feeling the skull's somewhere in the graveyard. Somebody's doing something on Twitch. Okay, did not see... Hello there. Seriously, where'd you poop out the flower? You poop out the flower, and then I pick it up, and then, oh, it's over here. Then I place it on the thing, and then you go bye-bye to an eternal sleepy time. Have a good one. You've got the lost soul to the afterlife. All right. Now we need to find the skull. Can't find it, then... I titled it Jokes 101 by Scotty. What, your stream? I'm confused. Wait, what? What happened? How are you? There's the skull. Whee! Yeah, I have tons of jokes. They're not good jokes. Most of the time. But they are jokes that I have. A final resting place for the dead. I myself have been a walking joke. Today is a special day. Happy birthday, my love. Oh, we know this is a bunch of bullshit. I never got letters like this. Anyways, I've written a few. Just a few. I know I missed your birthday party and I didn't get you a gift. I'm sorry you were sad. Yeah, no, I've never... No, a few of them were legitimately sorry and told me sorry. I've had a lot of exes though that have not told me I'm sorry. Anyway, sorry. I'm sorry you were sad, but sometimes grown-ups have to make tough choices. This week, it was either cigarettes or a toy for you. I chose the cigarettes because I just can't make it through a day without them. Oh, that's a pause. My oldest boy, Trenton. That was some of the reasoning I'd put weight on and had a lot of weight on was because I opted to not eat or I'd eat very little. And that's how I learned that my body goes into starvation mode. I start adding on weight because I gave up cigarettes. I gave up eating. I gave up a lot of stuff. So it was a lot of water drinking, eating when I could. I let him and his mom, Tina, I'd let them eat. And I basically ate the scraps. Which in hindsight, since I was the only one working, should not have done because I needed the energy and everything else. But you live, you learn. But there are many a times like it was something for my boy or cigarettes. I'd go, damn, how many more cigarettes I got? It's like half a pack. He really needs this though. Well, why am I even thinking he really needs it? I'd go out and buy it. Things like toys and things that I'd always try to save money or keep money off to the side best that I could. So that way I could do it and be like, no, we can get it for him. Like, we got a little bit of money. Well, I understand that we're not going to have as many smokes, but we can always see about, like, your brother was always kind enough to buy us a pack or two, and he would turn around and buy us a carton, and then we would take that, and we would essentially just make them last as long as we could. So, but it's a hard thing, because I get it and I vape currently, but somebody who's had the smoking habit, who does love to actually smoke, it is tough. But when you got a young one like that, the hard choice is not for your kid to suffer without stuff. But at the same time, I understand, like I said, you kind of got to get through, kind of do what you need to do and everything else. But anyways, unpause. And I promise next year I will remember to send out the invitations. On the bright side, you can play with all those fun balloons. Go ahead and pop them. I got them super cheap. I know it's not what you wanted to hear, but I wanted to be honest with you. Maybe next year will be better. Love, Mom. And I, as a kid, no, I never cared. Like, so long as I had my parents, like, one of the times that they were talking about divorce and things that, or no, it wasn't divorce. Is it pulled from soda? Beautiful. I could pop them. 99 red balloons. Why aren't they all red? No, it wasn't that. It was when Dad quit his job, and he had a really nice job. And they're talking about, like, we have something serious. And they're like, sit down. We're going to talk with you and things that we're talking about the money. Money's gonna be really tight. We're not gonna have as much doing in, so we might not always be able to. They just pop on their own. You have to pop balloons. Like, birthday gifts are gonna be like really more of a treat than something expected. Same with Christmas. And my only thing was like, well, like, we're not gonna lose the house, right? Like, we're gonna be together as a family, right? Like, yeah. They're like, we've got stuff, we can still make payments and things that we're just not gonna have a lot of money for the extra stuff. Okay, whatever. I think Eric had a harder time with it. A little bit harder of a time with it than I did. But my thing was just like, wait, so like the family doesn't split up, right? You'll be stronger later in life. Exactly. Like, that was my big concern. Okay, Dad lost his job. Is the family still going to stay together? Well, yeah. Well, then what do I care? Like, that was my thing. I've always kind of been that way. This is from their mother, though. No, I get it. Trust me, I get it. Like I said, for me, and not every parent does this, believe you me, especially in America, can I pull them? Nah. And that's the things that I remember seeing with, like, says, like, ooh, okay. What I hate seeing. Oh, no, she left the skull. Alrighty then. Things that I always hated to see was when I worked beer and wine, and suddenly there would just be like a packet of diapers just there next to like a beer display, where if somebody went, okay, my kid needs diapers, or I can give me some beer. I only have money for one, beer. Like, I don't know if that's what went through their head, but in my mind, I was like, that you are a crap parent. Like, no, like, deal without your beer or drink sizably less of your beer. Like, bro, madam, whatever. You've got to make sure that you take care of your kid. Like, no. Also, Japanese toilets. Anything special besides the crying kid? No, it does not appear to be. So no, but I agree. Like I said, it's one of those things where it's like, if you know your kid's birthday's coming up, congratulations. Looks like the shutter is open elsewhere. Okay. You save up for something like that. Now, it might not necessarily be it might not be a video game. It might not be something like super stupid expensive. But believe you me, those small... Oh. Those small gifts and things, certain things. Oh, it's like, oh, cool. I got a Christmas gift. Oh, I got a birthday gift. They're great. It's like, cool. I got something I can play with. I got something nice. And especially when they know that we can't afford a lot. It can be upsetting, but you kind of know. At least I did as a kid. But when I got like the Power Ranger stuff or like something I really wanted, video games, anything like that, oh my God, it made it that much more special because I knew mom and dad couldn't afford the stuff. But somehow, some way, by God's grace, and then pinching pennies and things like that. Okay. By God's grace and then pinching pennies and everything else, I was able to get a video game, or I was able to get the newest Power Ranger action figure or Zord or whatever. Like that kind of stuff, like it meant so much more. That gift literally meant the world to me. And that's why I was just kind of like, oh, I never wanted to part with it best that I could. Then as I got older and I'm like, well, it's more or less the game or the whatever served its purpose and everything else. I've got a lot of good years out of it or what have you. I got a little less defensive. And I'm like, yeah, well, whatever. Just went to Steam and bought all REs except Requiem. But you played all those. Oh, did you have those on like the PlayStation Network freebies? It's only a little girl. Yeah, because I have every one of them on Steam. I literally just bought for like the umpteenth time is on Steam, Resident Evil 1 from 96, 2 from 98, and then OG 3 from 99. So, Rose, if you do want to play the actual originals, right now, currently on sale, 50% off for $4.99, you can buy and be the proud owner of Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3. These are the PC versions, so they're actually easier than the PlayStation 1 versions. But if you really wanted to torture yourself with fixed camera angles, they are fun games. So, yeah, oh, yeah, no. And that's why, like, for me, I'll buy the games. If it shows Capcom support or a game developer that, like... And Capcom's had some issues in the past. Every game dev has. The hell was that noise? But, oh. But, yeah, no, like I said, for Resident Evil and Capcom, how they've treated it for the most part... I'm always more than willing to rebuy some of these games. Like, if they had, I would love to have it on like a disc for like Xbox One, Xbox Series S, Switch 2. Like, if they had that, oh yeah, I'd buy them again. Like, the original ones, I will always buy the OGs. It's kind of like, I don't know, the more systems I can play it on, the better. I'll pass. I'll watch you instead. I'm just saying, the day may come where you're like, you know what sounds fun? And you might be able to get them for a steal. Fixed camera angle games for like Resident, they're not that hard. Most people get their panties in a bunch, as the old expression goes. they're really not that tough. It just takes a little bit getting used to. Me, I grew up playing Atari games and stuff like that, so I had a little bit steeper of a curve, believe it or not, because we never experienced anything like fixed camera angle stuff. So it was way tougher. And it took, at the same time, I was like, what, 10, 11. Okay, where's the switch? Oh, we go in here? No. Door's locked. How do we get out? So like I said, for something like that, I was used to side scrollers and everything else. Like Final Fantasy, that's some of the reasoning I struggle with 7. Oh, there it is. Was because of the fixed camera angles. So basically, that's the same thing as like the original Final Fantasies. You had a painted thing, and then Cloud or Squall or whoever you're playing as, how they ran, why it looked so awkward was because it was a flat surface with a 3D texture, and then they tried to make the flat surface look as 3D as possible. But that's why it always looks a little weird, is because it's just a picture of the background. Now they might have had some stuff like Resident Evil, because what they do is, it technically is, and it's wild. It technically is like a 3D space, but it's very simple geometry, and then everything is basically done over that 3D geometry, depending, because most part it's just flat walls, but every so often if they've got something like a circle or like a cylinder or something like that, where it goes flat wall, cylinder, and then flat wall, or whatever's, they will actually have geometry there, and then it'll basically do that, so that way it gives a better, more realistic feel, you know what I mean? They go on sale a couple times a year. Yes, they do. So like I said, if you change your mind on any of that stuff, just remember, they do go on sale. Yes, Capcom definitely will. I didn't even look to see if Requiem's on sale. Requiem, though, if you're loving RE2, RE3 remake, and I know you don't have a lot of money, so obviously, yes, don't be like, well, he said to buy it. No, you're smarter than that. I know you're smarter than that. I'm just saying. RE4 remake would be fantastic. OG4 would be fun to play, but just realize this. It is going to be...
Please! Can you pull that lever so I can get out of here?
No, I'm good. It is... probably this one. I had to pull a lever, apparently. Look at you. Get out of here, dude. That run animation. What a cake. Anyways. Our original 4 is a lot of fun to play. It's over the shoulder and things like that, but the controls are so much rougher than like RE2 and RE3 remake. But I'm just happy you're playing RE2 remake, and it seemed like you were having a lot of fun with it, which to me was so cool. Anytime I ever see anybody play a Resident Evil game and have fun with it, oh, it makes my day, especially when it's like their first time playing it. It's like, oh yes, like this is good. All is right in the world. Somebody's playing a Resident Evil game and they're loving it. Meds time. I was thinking the same thing. I think it feels like it's pain med time. Also, I feel that's a Code Veronica reference. That's what I call a security system. Why are we in Neblum? Does this not look like Neblum? I'm probably mispronouncing the name. Does this not look like Neblum from Final Fantasy VII? I haven't played the second remake one of it, which I need to get back to playing the first remake. But this reminds me of that, and I think they went for more of like a, I don't know what it's called, but like old school Germany homes. Because you see some of that here in the like Cincinnati, Ohio area. Like further you get away from Cincinnati, it's usually not as known, but like Cincinnati at one point in time definitely was like highly German focused. There's a lot of German influence in Cincinnati. But not everything. So that's like Catholicism's still a big thing. So that's not fully German, but that's one of the reasonings why, is because I know that's a European thing, Catholicism. But yeah, it's like a huge Catholic area. Maybe not Cincinnati. I know a lot of places in and around Cincinnati, though, are like super stupid high Catholic. Oh, we're having a burn the witch. If she swims, she's a witch. If she drowns, she's a witch. Or no, she's innocent. That was some cruel times then. And am a God-believing, God-fearing type individual. No, it says that you burn witches and not to let a witch suffer or suffer to live or however it's worded. Back then, the witch hunts and things, that was just something unhumane. Like, oh my God. Like, oh, hey, watch out. Like, and how many lives were just lost just because a woman could read well or could do math well or whatever, had a bit of an intelligence to her. You must be a witch. Like, that's not how that works. Later, nerd. Also, where's the skull? Is it hiding amongst you? Fear-mongering, that's pretty much all it was. And no, for those of you that are like, I don't really sympathize for witchcraft or anything like that. I still think very bad. I would suggest no one do it and stay away from it, but you are your own person. I cannot demand things from you, just as a heads up. Because I've had friends that have been Wiccans, and some that have dabbled into like black witchcraft type stuff. To me, I don't view much of a difference between the two of them. And my friends are like, okay, that's fine. Like, I always try to be as respectful about it as possible, just to know this is how I feel about the situation. And they're like, okay. Now, having said that, I don't like watching a lot of like witchy type things and stuff. But things like, which is weird enough, now we are safe from her evils. But things like how they represent Morticia and things like in the Addams Family, I don't know why. Love it. I guess because it's more of a tongue-in-cheek kind of a thing. But yeah, no. I don't know why I got on that tangents. Going to lurk, almost 4 a.m. for me. Oh yeah, girl, lurk away. Because I know for me, I'm going to playing a little bit longer than I normally would because I'm on vacation. That was very short and simple. Whee! Splat. This is never the answer. Yeah, I probably got another half hour in me. Easy. But yeah, no, I guess it's why does this feel like Mortal Kombat? Mortal Kombat. Oh my God, look, it's the spikes underneath. It is Mortal Kombat. It's the freaking... That's pretty clever, actually. I like it. All right, so we got the doors. Nice. I love the level design, so we're going through the blue door. Wait, can I fall? Yes, I can. Flawless victory. Perform a stage fatality on yourself. Beautiful. I had to know, and I'm happy that I asked that question, and I'm happy that I got the answer. This is beautiful. Nicely done, Kai. Nicely done. Come on. Pick up the... Oh, could I not do that now? There we go. Time to light the candle. Use the match to light the spirit candle. So yes, apparently light is something in here that restores your sanity. Your sanity will be restored. Although this candle reminds me of the candle in, which I never was a huge fan. My mom, for whatever reason, when I was younger, loved it. Hocus Pocus. Never liked that movie. I heard things about it that I liked, but Mom would be like, well, Hocus Pocus, watch Hocus Pocus, Hocus Pocus. Book. And like all these other things, just like, Mom, quit. Hurting. I is the hurting. It is time for the meds. All right, so I wonder what other kind of things you had achievement-wise. I didn't even think about the achievements stuff. Mine is sick meds. Oh. They skimped on the construction materials? What a surprise. Meow. Yeah, this has been a pretty simple, laid-back, chilled kind of a game. Something just to chill, relax, play, have fun. So we might not go through and beat the entire thing. We're like, what, 44? We're about halfway in. I say we get to the 50th level, and then we can actually probably call it. Maybe a little bit more. I think we'll go the half hour. We'll go half hour, and then after that we'll call it. Tomorrow, I'll try to for in the afternoon. Which if you guys can show up, that'd be fantastic. If not, because of work or sleep or you got something to do, that is fine as well. But I think what I will do is, now that I bought those Resident Evil games, I think I'm going to do an impromptu mini marathon of the original Resident Evil games as on Steam. So I'm going to need a little bit of time to think about what it is I'm going to title and do stuff. I'll be there. No work, so I'm free. Nice. So yeah, I think we're going to play the OG games. I'll try not to gush over it. I think what I'll try to do is I'll try to, more or less, I think I'll try to speed run them. Just to see if I can get through all the games. So the ideal is this. Either one or two things. One, we beat everything. Oh no, I'm slipping away. That would suck. Oh, he's letting you fall the whole way. No splat? Oh, okay. Either we see, because if I start around, let's say I start around 1. Okay. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. That's 4 hours. Ooh, I might not be able to beat all 3 and 4. Because I want to be done by 5. I might be able to. I just can't play the way that I normally play. So the way I normally play is I try to get all the ammo, all the stuff, and everything else. So what we can do is this. We will play, because Rose is streaming Resident Evil 2 Remake tomorrow, I'm assuming. Because she just started that one. If Rose is going to be playing that, what I think I'll do is by when she starts streaming, I will, there we go, baby. I will, I will be jumping over to her stream. Now, depending on how it goes and things like that, because it seems like she has another Resident Evil fan there. So if I feel I can get something done like in an hour and just be able to show up by 6 or something like that for her stream, I'll probably do that. But if we start around 1, if I can do it early enough, maybe we can start around noon. Could be 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. 5 hours. That's feasible. Because with Resident Evil 1, in theory, I should be able to get that beat within an hour. Oof. If I get 1 beat in an hour, 2 beat within an hour and a half, I can take my time with 3. We might be able to do that. Yeah, we can try it. So what I'll do is I'll see about starting around noon, at latest 1 o'clock in the afternoon, right? And then what we'll try to do there is I'll try to speed run all 3 games. Oh, we're gonna have to load up the games and stuff. That's gonna take a little bit of time. What's the thing? Oof. Well, it's gonna add more to the challenge. I'll try to speed run each of the games and be done by 5. There's the skull. So I haven't done a speed run like that in a while. So I might not be able to complete it, and that's okay. As a personal challenge, because I haven't done this, beat my personal best kind of thing in quite some time. So in theory, I should be able to, once again, in theory, I should be able to beat the first game hour hour and a half. And then second game, oh, you're shaking, all right. Second game should be about an hour and a half, give or take. That's 3 hours. The other one, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. So it's 3 hours at 2. I should be able to do that. Maybe. Wait, what? Oh, we got a fire axe. Let's go. He doesn't have swing animation. Oh no, he did. He don't. Everybody's dying around me. You feel your sanity slipping away. That scream is from several. Hey, yo, let's go. Several variety things of Weird Al songs, by the way. Fun fact. Pick up the. There we go. Oh no, I fell. I like this one. This one was actually a pretty good map. Blue door it is. There must be more survivors. Wait, what? Door's locked. That song kind of reminded me of Africa. Can't stop the rain down in Africa. Oh, we're hitting off the bong? Bro, we're hitting off the bong. Oh my god, that's fantastic. Bro, that is loud. I don't ever remember being that kind of level of high. Then again, also, thank you, Kai. The door is only open one way. Thank you for that. So many video games will, like, the door, even like modern games like Resident Evil, in order to make things easier, like if I were to approach from this way, the door would open and stay right here. But going from here, it opens and stays right there. So this is a funny level, so we'll be fine. Junkies have beautiful eyes. Beautiful bloodshot eyes. The musty air is heavy with moisture. Another one of these ones, huh? Oh, we're back. Okay. Interesting. So do we just get... Do we get the opportunity to go through, re-loop, and then basically once we have 100 skulls? Is that how this works? Hey, come on. You're gonna poop out the... Beautiful. Thank you. Ow. That didn't feel too good. Ow, that didn't feel too good. Get trolled, nerd. Right. Interesting. So we might not make it to 10:30 for the game, and that's okay. Let's go to the red door this time. What the hell was that noise? They're icky and slimy little things, aren't they? They are. Oh, this is different. Oh, so maybe the doors do go to different areas, and that's why you replay them. Interesting. I mostly went through red doors. So Now I gotta, or blue doors. Now I gotta go through red doors. It's cool. Okay, don't see the skull. Also, is it possible that some of these places don't have a skull? I should record that and then play it backwards, see what he's saying. Yeah, because I'm not seeing a skull. Oh, that moment of rest in between sets. Dude, I cannot wait to get back to the gym. It's going to be so good. I like the design. We go. We go, Blue. Wait, what? It's not doing its thing. Continue to go. Okay. I was going to say, it's important to stay fit. I really thought this said it was gonna, it's important to stay lit. Dante, Virgil in Hell, William Beauregard. 50? 1850. Seven deadly sins: greed, wanting more; pride, believing you're above others; gluttony, overindulging in food, drink, or excess; envy, sometimes; sloth, many times; wrath, many times; lust, it comes and goes, but many times. Choose your weakness. Oh, we get to choose. Interesting. Greed, every so often. Pride, more than I would care to admit. But yeah, gluttony, once again, more than I would care to admit. Envy, not near as much. Not near as much as... I mean, I'm really struggling to think of there. I would say when I was younger, I was envious a lot more. As I've gotten older, I kind of don't care. Sloth, some of it's to my own doing. Some of it's because I'm hurt and things like that. But for the most part, if you give me, even when I was the most physically fit, if I knew I didn't have to exercise and have to do things, keep my muscles and things like that, and be like, I'd stay at home, watch TV, eating potato chips and potatoes and steaks. And yeah, I can be pretty slothful. Wrath, usually only when people upset and piss me off. Lust is a weird one for me because when I am with a woman, like I lust after her. Other women, I'll look at her like, yeah, she's cute. And it's still that kind of same way. Now, like some I kind of look at and go, oh yeah, but like for the most part, no. Dudes ain't on my radar. I don't care. But like when it comes to women and things that like when I was younger, I had a real problem with it. Won't lie. Then again, I was younger. I'm gonna say pride is probably my most issue. I take much more pride in myself, which fuels everything else. Because the reason I eat so much or drink so much and carry on with excess and things is because my pride's taking a hit. Some of the things I lust after and everything else is because of my pride. So I want to say pride. Which I say all this stuff because, hey, that's pretty cool. How y'all doing? What? They turn it on me. That's actually pretty funny. Can I go back? Because now I'm curious. I want to see what the other ones are. No, it won't let me. That's actually pretty cool, though. Oh, wait. I forgot. That's a thing. Sloth. Of course, sloth's going down. Why wouldn't it? The book you never wrote. This one. The love you never pursued. I mean, meh. The friend you never called. The art you never made. The apology you delayed too long. Oof, that would be rough. Oh, that wasn't the right button. What was I looking at? For what? I don't know. What were you looking at? Gluttony. Let's go. Diabetes. Call Liberty. Wow. Welcome. It's all you can eat with unlimited time. Please help yourself to as much food as you'd like. We hope you enjoy. Obesity. That is clever. That is obesity. Obesity buffet. Putrid smell. That's a mix of sweet and sulfur. Ugh. Maggots. Food has become gelatinous. Oof. Food is greasy and rotten. And maggots emerging from the dishes. What was the thing that you were concerned about? What did you look at? What were you looking at? Sloth. Wrath. Oh, what's down there? It's probably just like the actual room to one of the other things. Kind of clever, though. That's why he's got things going up, going back, going... Oh, no. Ow. Bruh, my earballs. Pile of credit card bills. Yeah, money will mess people up and tear homes apart. That is no joke. For the most part, I don't care, but even I've been like and angry, and even now get worried and stressed and stuff like that over like not being able to work for a couple weeks because I had to visit the ER a few times because of medication issues. My back being busted and broken and things of that, and not being able to work as efficiently as possible, and having to call off more than I normally would, or not being able to make it in. Let's see what lust is. Probably a bunch of nudie nudes. Things like that. Like, these are the types of things, and I get worried about it still to this day. Baths. One ticket, please. Clean up after yourself before you leave. Give me tissues. Tempted to look. Oh, it's just they are gonna say. Is the nudity is excited to you? Wait, what? I didn't get. Is the nudity is exciting to you? I have no idea. What in God's green earth? No. Oh my God! You can actually interact with it. Okay, now I'm curious. I'm not gonna lie. Huh? You're so predictable. Stop staring. Oh, God. Ugh. It's funny, but it's... Kai. Which side you want to... Oh, God almighty. Okay, yeah, I'm not that bad. Bro. So refreshing. No swim required. Okay, yeah. So let's get out of that one. Kind of regret that one. Gluttony, pride. I need to go to green. Scotty, why? I'm checking the doors out. It was part of the game. Don't blame me. Blame Ink Ribbon. It was a choice that he made, and I can get it. It's kind of the way Lust works. So, they must not have a feet section for you. Oh my god. Shut up. Oh, no, I don't even. You know what? Fine, we'll go on with the joke. The whole thing with the feet in the air, that would probably get somebody's gizzard, would it not? You got to think, with somebody like that, it probably would not be just like a whole section of it. Wherever you can find it would be where it would be, would it not? You know what I mean? I had a joke I was going to say to it, but ultimately that's what I'm ending it on. The only thing was, and for other people, money is running out. There must be some money somewhere else. Don't give me a cent to anyone. It's all yours. Small pile of money. You. Toy car should be yours. No, it shouldn't. Shit, there was a point I was going to make, and then I already forgot it. Yeah, I can't remember. There was a point I was going to make, and I just forgot. See, here, we went to Lust, we went to Wrath, we went to Sloth. I think Envy's the last one. Yeah, I don't remember what I was going to say. That actually sort of bugs me. Anyway, whatever. Her art gained her a huge following of fan support. Well, good. That is such a beautiful wedding. That's awesome. The nerd that became a huge Hollywood actor. That kind of stuff I actually like seeing. It's so cool. His first book became bestseller and a movie. Nice. He's a super athlete. I couldn't be me, but that'd be awesome. All right, so every one of them seemed to go to a red door. All right, my original pick was what? Pride. So we're going to go back to Pride and then go through that one. Pride. But yeah, no, like I said, just when it comes to that kind of stuff, like it's all in the eye of the beholder. And beholders have many eyes, I'm just saying. Boo. Stupid back. I'll see myself out. Hang my head in the shame. What was it? Who was it at work we were doing that? Basically, it was like a starfire. Why can't you ever just admit when you're wrong? Oh, when I'm wrong, I'll let you know. Till then. I wish I were joking. That's kind of the way it is. When I'm wrong, I'll say, oh yeah, I was wrong. I was totally wrong. Whoa. But yeah, no, if I feel I was right about the situation, or if I know I was right about the situation, yeah, we ain't, nope. I'm not gonna, and too many times, that's the sad thing, too many times, I have apologized for things that I have not done. I have said I'm sorry for things I should not have said I'm sorry for. I have swallowed a lot of pride just to make other people happy. Not just relationships I've been in terms of like girlfriends, the ex-wife, or no. I've done it more so for them than I have anyone else, but, oh wow, severed heads, interesting. But no, like my dad, my brother, my mom, many times just to stop from argument and fights from going on, I'm sorry. And I've relented. Ow, my earballs. Excuse me. These are all locked. Okay, so where the frick is this? Oh, hey, I didn't even notice the other thing of stairs over here. I'm actually pretty excited about replaying the Resident Evils. That'll be fun. Aha. Ah, there we are. Ah, Mr. Shaw. Iron Cheek. Excuse you? What was that noise that you made? Oh, he farted out the flower. There you are. Thank you. Come this way. Come on. Okay. There's the skull. Sound effects are actually pretty good. Ooh. Beautiful, baby. Get pushed onto the afterlife. Let's go. I've been doing some window shopping research on parts I want to get for my PC build. I think I'm almost set. Just need to save back a bit and then purchase them. Yes. When you can, a lot of times they've been selling, and this is the thing my buddy Tim and I say, hold on. Having a big empty house is a dream come true. Is it though? Oh, we're back in the hospital type setting. Unfortunately, not just because of the tariffs, but also because of the economy in general. Prices go up. So when you can get certain things, definitely try to get the big important stuffs. Like you're gonna need, depending on the build that you're getting, if how much you're doing hand wise, right? Like you definitely, one of the things is like Tim had talked me into, and I was like, absolutely, do whatever you think's best. We're talking power supply for the PC. Bigger, better power supply and things that now it still needs to be, if you're going that in depth for like building it, like part by part, definitely do your research. Because some things don't play well with other parts, right? But the one thing is, like Tim said, he goes, I prefer to spend extra money on a nicer, bigger, better, more efficient power supply. He goes, because basically at that point I can plug anything I need into it. He says, and I have enough to pull and everything else, and it shouldn't cause any problems and issues. So I agree with him on that one. And power supply, though most people just, it's a power supply, it all works. If you're doing a lot of things, so like basically you're going to have a keyboard, a mouse, anything that's going to run on your PC, that's all where the power supply goes. But what are the things you're going to do in that? A microphone, if you want people to hear you. Video camera, if you want people to see you. Not even just those things. I've got, what is it? Let's see, I've got my keyboard, my mouse, got my secondary keyboard. I've got a fourth hard drive, which is a completely external hard drive. I think I already counted. No, I didn't. Video camera. Oh, crap. What else is there? I've got like 6 or 7 different things. Each one of them pulling various and varieties, difference of power and everything else. So it's good just to make sure you have enough in case you need it later down the road. Subject project L33, the Jock. New batch of film came in. The 47th scan is this month. The structure is truly magnificent. The femoral angles are exactly as I predicted. Perfect vectors for lateral mobility. It's a tragedy that such crystalline architecture is hidden beneath skin and muscle. I need to see it frame by frame as it slowly changes. He complained again today about the heat and the slight nausea. He's becoming far too sensitive. I simply told him it was the new filter and gave him another sugar pill. Keep that lead apron locked up. He doesn't need it. We need the clarity. What up? Please wear protective gear when using the X-ray. Now let's bathe in the X-rays together. Okay. Where is a skull? No sugar skull. That's just so weird. Okay, we'll go blue. Definitely want to get an 800 X3D computer bundle. Well, oh, that was another thing, is a cap card. Cap card's another thing, like I said, if you do consoles and things like that. Because, like, if you do stuff, like, in your PC, because, like, everything needs, like, the CPU, the GPU, the motherboard. Motherboard needs to be able to have all the stuff that you need. Also needs to be able to play well with whatever things you got. But that was another thing, is I had an external cap card. That thing crapped out. I bought a few of them. And Tim's like, just spend money on a decent cap card, because I want to play stuff on consoles. Ha ha ha, funny. Outside of a few things, I have been playing a lot of PC games. So, like, there's a few of them, like, I probably should play, if I can this week, I might do it. Code Veronica on the actual Dreamcast. That would be so much fun. But yeah, for the most part, most of the games that I play, I have on PC, or I can get on PC. And it's a lot easier just to do everything on the PC. So, yeah, that's just another thing to consider. But if it was top tier, I'm more of a let's overdo it rather than understand. You still need a level of understanding, though, because, like I said, just because you're dropping a crap ton of money does not mean you are going to get the best out of everything. PC building is weird, yo. Like, you want to make sure that you have enough, and you want the right things. Because I know, like, so some graphic, like, I went with, what did I go with for this one? XD, I think, for this one. Because my buddy Tim's like, no, he goes, XD is actually really good. This particular model that I got, which was like the Red Dragon, something or other. Jokingly, I call it the Bad Dragon, because apparently that's a thing. Anyways, if you know, you know. I'm not going to explain it. Anyways, but that was kind of the big thing is like I said, he goes, no, like, for everything you're going to do and everything else, he goes, this is perfect. He goes, it is actually capable of doing, if I wanted to, later down the road, which I've thought about, I just don't have the money. What is that thing? VR, like, it's VR capable. And everything else, and then for the, he's like, this is the most bang for your buck. He goes, it really is. And we were looking at, like, G4 stuff and, like, everything else, and so, like, he got a one that was really good, because, like, that was the graphics card I was using, and it was like freaking 5 or 6 years old. He's kind of the same way. He goes, I want to drop the money on it because, yeah, I just want to pay for it, like, one time, and I want to get several years out of it. I'm at a point that if I can start saving money away, I would love to be able to get more PC parts just to hold on to. But at the same time, you know what I mean? So there'll probably be a point in time in which I'm not going to be able to stream crazy things. However, I might not be able to do PC stuff, but I could possibly just have to switch back over to console things. But then again, that's kind of also why I went with more older titles, was essentially I could play Sega games, Nintendo games, Nintendo 64, and, like, play all these older games, and in theory, so long as the computer doesn't crap out or something bad happen, congratulations, I should always have a strong enough PC to run everything. You know what I mean? Definitely would want, let's see, I already read that part. For some reason, I thought you texted something new. Ooh, there's the skull. Oh no. Alright, we need to... We're going to go back, we're going to pick Blue Door, and then I'm calling it for the night. Because if I'm going to do a Resident Evil anything, I need to get some sleep. And then I need to figure out what I'm going to call it, title it, and everything else. Then I also need to think about how it is that I'm going to do, because in theory, because I was going to see about doing, and I still might this week, I want to see about doing the Resident Evil... What is that thing? Resident Evil 1 crowd control. So that one's one, you got to spend money on it. There's like 3 things you can do, I think, with channel points. Everything else is just money. That is not a decision I made. It's literally what they have going on. So, by all means, if you cannot afford to do not do. Basically, you can spend bits and then alter my game. So you can give me the Owl's Watch and Wisdom. You can give me weapons. You can give me ammo. You can give me health. You can take away ammo. You can take away health. You can insta-kill me. That one, I know for a fact. I'm like, if people are going to spend money on that, and even if it was channel points, you spend a lot to do that one. Because how annoying that can freaking be. Ugh. The vast majority of everything I know I can do, running past, not knifing or nothing. So there's a lot of stuff like, I don't care. Like, we'll have to kind of wait and see how that is when I get to that point. Crowd control is something I would like to do also for Phasmophobia, because you can do that. You can blur the screen. That's the same thing you do in, for the Resident Evil game. You can blur the screen or, oh, what is it? Let's click over here. That's getting annoying. You can blur the screen or make it go dark. For me, especially Resident Evil 1, I do not care. I can run through that game with a much darker setting. So like I said, there's things like that. I don't think you can add enemies. I think you can bring enemies back after I've killed them. I don't know if you can add any more enemies. If that's the case, that's going to be a pain in the ass. But anyways, so I said I have to kind of, in my mind, kind of map out how I can potentially run through and do things like that. Because in theory, there's not a crap ton of stuff I have to actually pick up. Because I'll probably play Jill mostly because I know her scenario better than I do Chris's. And we could probably skip past the shotgun and everything else, go get bazooka, and that'll help out a sizable a lot. And then I really only need, what? The pistol with about maybe 30 rounds, 45 if I want to be greedy. And I can technically skip past everything else. It's just going through, getting the stuff, putting things in, picking up health as I need it, stop storing it, it's kind of the way it goes with when you do the speed runs for this. It's kind of knowing what you need to pick up, when you need to pick it up. Now, RE2, it's been a hot minute. Might be able to still beat that one, like I said, within like an hour and a half. RE3, I'll just got to blow through that as quick as I can. There's one Nemi fight. I know I'm going to need actual stuff. What about the second Nemi fight? I think the last Nemi fight, I think I can do that with minimal ammo. In theory, if I get the Magnum with like 15 to 20 rounds, that would probably be the most ideal. Though, if I wanted to spend a little bit of extra time, I could get the rocket launcher and make the fight so much easier. Actually thinking about it, there's 3 boss fights that are essentially checks. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to think about how I'm going to do it. And then even then, while I'm playing the other games, I'm going to have to do. But yeah, we're going to go ahead, call it. I definitely appreciate you guys. Yes, we're quitting the game. Oh, you can continue. Nice. At some point in time, we come back to this. If you guys enjoyed it, I was enjoying it. And that's why there was no music, because I clicked off at the one time. But yeah, I was enjoying this game. It was a lot of fun. It's something that we can play, like I said, just to sit down, chill, chat, just BS about whatever it is we want to BS about. I'll see about what I can play and things like that. Like I said, I want to see, we might end up doing a run for Resident Evil games tomorrow, see if I can speed run, give myself like 4 hours, see if I can get through all 3 of them. Since I'm on vacation and everything else, but I definitely want to try to do something like that. I might not dual stream that one. So for those of you that, especially if you were on YouTube, you're watching this, got to this point, the only reason I say that is that it's so much more of a pain in the ass if I had to switch multiple things. So what I might end up having to do is stream it on Twitch, and then when I'm done with it, go from Twitch and just upload everything to YouTube as a VOD. So that way I can change the titles as quick as I can. Plus, also, it saves me from having to do any artwork beforehand, which makes me feel guilty because I'm like, Resident Evil, like I want to share Resident Evil with everyone. I was streaming on as many platforms as I can. And I know there's people that enjoy watching me play Resident Evil games on YouTube. I'm thinking of Krilly mostly. But yeah, that's something we have to kind of weigh in and everything else. Well, have a good night. I'll catch you tomorrow. Absolutely. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, we'll kind of see what we can do. We'll see if we can get the game beat within. I don't know. It's the biggest time. When do I start? Because I want to try to get her fed and walked and everything else. We'll fiddle far with it. I'll try to start the stream as early as I can. If I can give myself 5 hours, I feel confident I can beat all 3 of the OG games. Feel confident I can beat all of them, even with all the quick load times and things of that. Or I need to go from here to here to here to here. Maybe. But we'll have to play and see. So you guys take it easy. I will see you tomorrow. Then Tuesday, we'll see about streaming. Maybe in the afternoon for a few hours. Contraband Police. Then after that, like I said, Wednesday, I'll probably take off for streaming, just solely simply for the fact that I'm supposed to have my procedure this coming Wednesday. And, and then, like I said, we'll play Thursday, Friday, and Saturday by ear. Lord willing, by Friday, I will be streaming, and we'll do something for Flashback Friday. And then for Saturday, we might see about playing something. So, but alrighty, guys, take it easy. I'll catch you tomorrow. All right, bye. Good night.